Or until they turn on you for not swearing to these dark rows.
There's
And
that too.
pretty much every door we've opened so far has been a treasure trove, so we're just kind of exploring this whole section.
Great.
Mhm.
I can't
Well, except for
wait
the
to sell
kitchen
it to all
or
the
dining
poor
room.
people that have nothing to give us.
There was one room here of significant entrance that we spent a little bit of time on that has a miniature scale version of Castle Ravenloft. And we spent a little bit of time kind of going over parts of the castle that you can see by basically standing on top. Like this thing is like 10 feet tall or something like that. This castle, and you can kind of climb up on it and like look in windows and get a good look of like what the castle has and like where things might be in it. The group spent a little bit of time kind of making notes on it and looking around that the miniature here. And they also found a tome in a chest in this same room that I believe they've given to Gretchen.
Yeah, I have it.
That's a safe choice.
I'll have 22 wisdom. Yeah.
if you can
If
read
I
the
had
book.
time.
I can never read it.
There is, yeah. They have to read this book for like 6 days in order to, and they have to read like every single day in order to benefit from it. And
Yeah.
how long have you guys been here? Maybe like a week and a half? Maybe a little bit more.
Yeah.
Uh,
2 weeks
in
at
Barovia?
tops.
Yeah, in Barovia.
Yeah, we don't sleep often.
Yeah.
No, you don't. Constantly moving around. Let's put on some dark music.
We'll just stop for 3 days, and I'll do nothing but read.
So did anyone want to give Garrison full powers, or was it just Jared?
He hasn't been offered anything yet. You have to find apparently where these dark powers are in order to beseech them for power, and this giant statue
You're
wasn't one
saying
of them.
there's still a chance.
Yeah, we're
There's
kind
still a
of going
chance,
room
yes.
from room,
Hell yeah. Damn it.
trying to stay warm, so we have to keep going back to that other room.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, I want to find a little bit of music to put on. Oh, this will work. Alrighty. Dark, creepy music. You guys are currently in this dining room where you just defeated a bunch of specters that arrived after someone touched an urn at the center of the table. When you first came here, it looked as if this dining hall was set with a bounty of food for you guys to eat. Of course, you didn't trust that at all. And I think somebody had detect magic up. Again, was it Gretchen?
Yeah, I had it.
Realized that that there was a lot of illusions in this room, but there was also an item, an urn, in the center of the room that was real and had a different enchantment upon it. And I think I can't remember who it was. Was it Riles that went to grab it? And at which point a bunch of specters showed up and you guys had to fight them off.
I think
Which
he
you
was
did so pretty
casting
easily.
Identify on it.
Oh, I was double muted. Yeah, I was trying to cast Identify on it with a ritual, and then I triggered everything.
Yes, because the only way to do that is to touch the item that you're trying to identify, and as soon as you touched it, things went crazy.
Yeah,
Dare you to do it again, Rouse.
I don't need to. Re-identified it already. It's the Ewer. How do you pronounce that?
It's an
Ewer?
ewer.
Ewer.
Sorry, ewer.
Eeyore.
Take a picture. Sorry.
It's the
Eeyore's
Ewer
here?
of Venom.
It's a picture of venom.
Yeah, well, it like turns venom into wine. Is that the thing? And it also produces wine every day. So
It also produces up to like a gallon of wine a day.
It's the wine poison.
And
no. Well,
no.
as far as we know, you'll be the first. Tester.
There's an image of the ewer if you scroll up. It looks like a sort of like a
We
pitcher.
all know what Eeyore looks like, Rob.
But yeah, it turns
Yeah.
poison into wine.
Yeah.
I don't know.
call this the.
Animal is Eeyore.
It's like the
He's a
Antichrist
donkey.
jug.
Oh, he is a donkey. Yeah, you're right.
I'm assuming.
Eeyore.
Yeah, he's a donkey.
Oh, Eeyore.
Eeyore. It's not an Eeyore. It's an Eeyore. 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 Whatever.
What? What are you calling me?
Euro.
A venom?
Yeah.
Piston cup?
All right, who's rocking that?
Who's got it? I don't know.
I think this is for you, Garrison.
What?
Use it unwisely.
Yeah, all right.
Hmm.
Can I drink a quarter gallon of wine?
Oh God,
That's a
no.
lot of wine.
You just want to drink.
that a
You
bottle?
can make a full gallon if you want to drink a whole gallon of wine.
That's a lot.
As your
Drinking a
physician, I
gallon of-
advise against that.
Drinking out of anything is challenging, all right? So
If there's anybody that's an expert on how much wine they could drink, I think it might be you.
I mean, I don't know. As much wine you could handle versus how much you could drink is different. But I'm just saying, trying to drink a gallon of anything is hard. So
Mm-hmm.
I was just gonna taste it to see if I died of poison or not.
You do not.
Yeah,
It's not poison.
Sweet.
Tastes nice. It's
Hell
very
yeah.
good.
We got to get this back to the church, guys. They're probably running out of wine for the party.
I doubt they're still having the party. It's been days.
Listen, religious people like to get down. You should know.
That's true, but it's been days.
Listen, some festivals go for weeks. There's 40 days of holiness in some things.
Fair. Still don't buy it, but fair.
Speaking of holiness, Jareth,
Mhm.
when are you gonna make this deal? I can't wait to find out. We gotta find these deal makers.
Yeah.
No one's
we've-
making any
we've just
deals,
been
right,
going
Jared?
door to-
No, we're both
We
making
don't
deals
know
now. It went
until we
from
get
just
there.
me to me and Jareth.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's lots looking side to side. Shifty eyes.
3 deals.
the
Oh,
hill folk here, that are these by the way, these barbarians they were connected to the druids of Yester Hill, so they're sort of like the Yester Hill folk, and they were here with their leader because all the druids are dead.
Yeah,
And
did
then
you tell them
when-
what we did?
I think that they know. They don't care though. They're looking for the strongest person to lead them, and Jareth volunteered and had to challenge their leader, who was kind of a badass. And Jareth almost died, and you guys had to cheat a little bit in order to help Jareth win.
We did no
but
such
it was
thing.
very,
It was an honorable duel.
it was
that I just
very
happened
subtle.
To be.
it was very subtle cheating.
I was the duel took place in the main room with the statue right here, and I was right here behind this little parapet, and I was subtly casting like a little invisible spell to like hinder the bad guy that he couldn't see.
Was hitting him with psychic damage, and I think at one point everybody that could do something got involved. Even Esmeralda, she threw an evil eye on this guy from a distance, which is sort of a secret thing that she's never told anybody she could do. But kind of subtly cursed him to make it so that he was more susceptible to Jareth's attacks. And even Riles, I think, threw a couple of go-get-ems out there.
Yeah, just some bardic inspirations.
Just all of your bardic inspirations,
Yeah.
I think.
I would have died without.
And I
you
think
guys.
even with a psychic attack as well at one point.
I
Didn't
wanted
you?
to do a vicious mockery, but I didn't want to alert the crowd, so
Yeah.
I didn't.
I think you were like,
would-
well, they're not going to know that it's magic, right?
Yeah.
It's like, well, the guy's going to know when his ears start bleeding.
No one will notice the nosebleeds.
Mm.
Hell yeah. I'm proud of you, Bareth. Way to win.
Yeah,
I mean, we were like completely beaten and bloodied from a prior battle, and they were fresh, so we didn't really have a choice but to cheat.
Mhm.
We get to write history. Don't worry about the cheating. It's fine.
All right. So that's sort of like what happened last week. I was going to say that the Yester Hill folk, their boss was coming here seeking a dark power called Xantris the Kingmaker.
Yeah,
They don't
I
know
want
exactly
that
where he
too.
is. Well, then you're all on the same path.
All right.
They
well,
don't
let's
know
do
about any of
that.
the other dark powers that might be here, but they know that name.
Come, barbarians. Let's find all the dark powers so we can make deals.
Yes, we like this one.
I
They
like you
point
too.
over. They pointed at Garrison. It's their best.
My kind of guys. Puts his arm around one of each of them. We walk down these stairs.
They got really awful BO.
It's fine. I might too. We don't bathe.
All right. Putting in your Garrison name here.
What how do you guys feel about going through this door and then this door and this staircase, or you want to try to see what's behind this door?
I think we want to check the other side because so far every room we've checked up here has had some kind of treasure trove in it.
Okay, so down the stairs, out, and across and up, like up over here.
Well, let's warm up first.
There's open doorways.
In the bottom room.
There's an open
Alright.
door off to the right-hand side here. Nobody's
King
really
Jareth,
one?
can we take your barbarians through this open
there's
door
two
now?
actually. There's two.
Well,
There's
let's
one. There's one up there, but there's also one down here.
let's warm up first.
And there's one over here, too.
It's been
But
a
this
little
is
bit.
like you have to kind of climb to this balcony. Like it's only accessible by the doors, or fly there, or whatever.
Let's start with this south one.
Rob, which one
May-
has the most treasure? That one. I agree. Yeah, that one has treasure
Hello?
vibes.
Nice.
Hello?
Bring the barbarians. They're coming too.
Hello.
Oh,
And-
Jareth. It sounds like you're
Gretchen and Jareth were over in this. Ooh, Jareth, your mic is cracking up again.
Hello.
Oh, I thought that was my headphones.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there
Okay.
was.
Sorry,
It sounded
guys.
like it was shorting
I
for a
was trying
second.
to talk. I was saying first we need to go down to this room and warm up because it's been a while, and then we can choose our next location.
We can assume that you've done that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We walk through it. We go down, up, and through.
I thought we were gonna go up here next and check out this door.
Nope, everybody wants to go down the other way.
I guess we're going this way.
Unless you want to convince them to go that way.
We'll check that door. We're going to check all the doors up here, I assume.
I mean,
so.
I was just kind
You
of
have
going.
control of the barbarians.
I was just kind of going in order, since this is where we left off. Go to this one next. But if you
All
guys
right,
want to go
follow
down,
King Bareth. Everybody goes over here. We're all over here now,
But
right?
Rob said this one has the most treasure. I'm kidding.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
You haven't found the place with the most treasure yet.
Oh.
all right, Warlord, open the door.
Are we long rested? Oh no, not since the.
Yeah, we did.
We did, but then
Not-
we fought the.
Yeah, you guys
Dragon.
partied with the barbarians after Jareth won. I
Yeah,
believe.
and then
we
we
fought
fought
the spirits
the
and the
the specters.
Yeah.
I was just
Yeah,
trying to
and
figure
you
out why I was
one-shot
short six
you
and
AoE
speedy.
one-shot them all with your, like, thing.
Mhm.
all right, open that door, barbarian.
Open the door. Yes, go, barbarians.
Yes, sir. They open the door. This leads into a. Here, I'll open up real quick first. Off to your right, as soon as you open this door, you can see that there is another door, pair of double doors, and then there seems to be a shrine off to the left. The room is kind of made of bare stone, and there's a foyer right ahead of you, and then like a couple of the alcoves, and then far to the west, right next to a bunch of candlesticks and kind of draped in cobwebs, is a faceless obsidian statue that stands in a raised sort of alcove. And slumped before that statue, there are two desiccated corpses in tattered garments. There are two pairs of alcoves that line the north and south walls right before that area. So that's, you have corpses, statue, and then little alcoves. And then candelabras here, 4 of them, and then there's double doors.
The statue looked like.
You guys go inside. The barbarians are sticking with Jareth. What was that?
The statue kind of resemble the ones from outside with the whole face this thing.
This one's made of obsidian, dark black.
It looks like it doesn't look well. It looks a little bit like the ones outside, but it resembles a little bit more of the one that's over here, like the hooded statue. All right. So, Jareth, Garrison, Gretchen, and all these barbarians need to make wisdom saving throws as you stepped into the room.
Was there any? Did my detect magics catch anything?
Oh, yeah. Let's see where it's coming from first of all.
It was...
Yeah, you would have sensed a little bit of like an enchantment in that room, so you could have kind of held off if you wanted to. But Jareth is like, open the door and go, dudes, and like the barbarians are gung ho.
Everyone, just wait a moment. Okay, you're all inside.
All righty, now roll some saving throws.
Wow. I have an 8 and I rolled a
Where
1.
are my barbarians?
It's always fun.
Here we go.
What a fun first
All
start.
friendly creatures, including you, get a +1 to saving throws now, guys. We made it.
Is this from Garrison?
Yeah, baby. You're welcome.
The let's see here. What is the DC? The DC is 16. So Garrison and Jareth both fail this, and I got to roll 3 checks for the barbarians. They have a +0, so I'm just gonna roll 3d20 here.
Wait, is this to be charmed?
One of them, it is. So if you have a,
I
I
have
believe
advantage.
it is. Hold on, let me check.
Me thrice.
Hold on, let me check it because it may not be a charm effect. Which version of this is this? It is not a charm effect. What's the specific bonus that it gives for elves and for hobgoblins? What does it say? I kind of need to hear the wording.
Advantage against being charmed.
That's it. Same thing for the hobbo.
I'm trying to read more than just that to see if there's. I mean, it just says saving throw modifiers. Advantage to avoid or end the charmed condition is what mine says.
Does it say the same thing for? Oh, that's weird. I think did D&D Beyond just crap out?
Don't think so. Let's talk about it.
Hold on a second here. Let's see if I can do it this way.
Fey and throws you make to avoid or end the charmed condition upon yourself.
Yeah, this is not a charmed condition. This is something else. It's a little bit like a suggestion spell, I guess, which it doesn't give the charmed condition either. What happens when you step into this room is that all of you, with the exception of one of these hillfolk with you, are drawn to the statue. You feel like you need to go to it and just be near it, observe it.
Hell yeah, this must be the deal maker, Jareth.
I mean, yeah, I want to go take a look at this thing. It looks interesting.
You feel an intense urge to approach this thing.
Gareth,
And when
moves
you...
the dead bodies out of the way so we can get closer.
That's
Once you've gotten to it, and there's 2 other guys here that have kind of stepped over, like the bodies of these corpses here. One guy's kind of like, hey, where are you guys going? And you all just kind of stand there. At this point, once you've gotten close to it, you can't willingly move away from the target.
Why would we want
It's
to?
like a
Why would you want to? It's a good question.
Nice. This is shiny black rock. This is nice.
Can I tell they're under an effect?
You're fairly certain. By the way, this guy's acting. He's kind of looking back at the door, like, what's going on? They're acting very weird. And give me a spellcraft check for Gretchen.
Arcana?
Nazoth, give me a wisdom saving throw. Yeah, Arcana. Sorry.
No worries. Like,
Ask,
I haven't rolled
come check out
spellcraft in
this
a long
rock.
time.
You you don't understand what's going on here. This is a very powerful magical effect, and you're unable to identify it. You do know it's an enchantment effect. Might be a little bit like suggestion or something like that. You would know that elves and even hobgoblins are typically resistant to this sort of thing, but everyone except for this one guy here seems to have fallen under its enchantment. And Nazoth is up there now too, staring at it. Esmeralda is kind of over near the door, kind of looking in, but not. She just calls to this guy, "Get out of there before something bad happens." And he's like, no, but I must stay near. I must stay near the chief, the Prince Chief."
Oh,
And he's over here, kind of like trying to grab Jareth and pull him away.
We are pondering the orb.
Do I need to make a strength save to resist?
I gotta see here.
Well, Riles isn't really paying attention. He's got his legs like hanging off of this little ledge here. He's kicking them back and forth, thinking about this new joke that he's working on. That's if any of these hill folk were named Bill, they'd be a hillbilly. He's
I gotta run get something. I'll be right back.
This guy kind of pushes Nazoth out of the way, and yeah, Jareth, you don't want to leave this place, so give me an acrobatics or an athletics check, whichever's better.
Oh no.
Or did Gretchen have something in mind? Because this guy's going.
I don't think protection from evil and good would work
Okay.
here, because it's not a creature that's
no, it
cast
seems to be a
something
magical
against them.
effect.
It's
Another 9.
don't think there's anything I can do then.
Just leave.
guy
it,
is-
she's fine.
This guy is
What's going
dragging
on?
Jareth away, kind of pulling him back. He's
Nice.
definitely stronger than Jareth. Jareth, you're going
Wait.
to make another check because you want to go back to this thing. He's almost gotten you to the door, but by that time, you'll get to make another check to break free.
Oh. A 10.
Not a wisdom check, an acrobatics check.
Oh.
This is not. You're not breaking free of the
Okay.
enchantment. You're trying to get free of him.
Okay, acrobatics.
His DC is he rolled a 6.
And I rolled good.
You twist away and you
Go
walk
back.
back over. And this guy's like, "Oh, damn it! He's stronger than he looks."
Oh my god.
What's all the commotion over there, Gretchen? This is a bad things
yeah,
happening in the bad vibes room.
They're being controlled by a force that's having them stand in front of a statue that previously had 2 corpses in front of it. So I'm a little worried.
Oh, that sounds kind of cool. Rouse is gonna investigate. Can I do an Arcana check or investigation check?
Uh,
Yeah, come on
investigate
in, Riles.
happens.
Come look at it.
You want to go inside?
No. I want to look from Gretchen.
Garrison's waving you in.
Behind Gretchen and Esmeralda.
No, you can't
So
see it.
Gretchen
We're all in
can't
front
even
of it.
see the statue from here.
Ah.
Like unless you go into the room, most everybody's kind of walked off out of sight. And this guy is saying there's like a statue over there, and they're all just like standing over there looking at it.
Okay,
Riles,
I
we
don't.
need a lower vantage point.
All right, yeah, I think Rouse would just be like, "All right, what is it? Let's see what this is all about," and walk in.
As you start walking in, Esmeralda reaches out to like grab your cloak to make sure you don't wander off.
Okay.
Give me a. You can see from here once you get like in through the door that they're all kind of huddled around this statue, this obsidian statue. Give me a
What wisdom?
wisdom saving throw for Riles.
Really?
You find yourself obsessed with
I
this
didn't
thing as well.
know.
No, it's true.
Riles, give me an acrobatics or athletics check, whichever is better for you, and I will roll for Esmeralda.
It has to be the better one.
I just
Yes.
love that all of your guys' saves have been
No!
like
You
as
just
low
slip,
as you can
you
get.
just unclasp your cloak and just walk right off. And Esmeralda's just standing there holding like your cape.
Yeah, oh,
Just
okay.
looks over at Gretchen like, really?
I lose my my bonus, my cloak of protection.
Maybe for now.
Yeah.
Not that it helped you all that much.
Yeah.
Do I
I'm like,
keep
whoa,
damaging
this
'em when we come up?
statue is so cool.
You're not sure. You could
these,
try it.
These bodies probably died just like admiring how cool the statue is. It's insane. Wow. Wow. I hit
You know
closer.
what?
Come on, guys. Hillbillies, get out of my way. I'm trying to get closer to the statue.
Wait your turn, short stuff.
Ah.
Okay. I'm really sorry, Riles. Can I see Riles?
Yeah,
I
you
don't
can.
think I can
think from
see
where you are.
Jareth.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jareth is kind of off to the side. This guy's kind of going over to grab Jareth again.
Sorry, Riles.
Are we doing that again?
Sacred Flame on Riles.
What?
I need to see if it'll wake you up. I'll
Do you
hit.
have anything that does less damage?
I don't.
Like a flaming bolt? No flaming bolts. All right, that's okay, Gretchen. I forgive you.
It's still a cantrip. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just
you'll
hit me
heal
with
me
3d8.
later.
Thanks.
It'll be
Yeah.
fine.
I'll take care of it. Oh God.
Nice, nice,
Riles
very
dies.
nice.
Roll a dexterity saving throw for Riles, I guess.
Okay, at least
I
that's-
should have
This
done
is-
Toll the Dead.
Is it half?
No.
No, it's not. It's a
Okay.
cantrip, so you just dodge it out. You're like,
Oh.
hey, and then you're like, stop! I'm looking at the statue.
Damn it, Riles!
Yeah.
Stand still.
This guy
Damn
over
it,
here like
Gretchen, I'm staring
dives
at
out of
the
the way for a
statue.
second, like, whoa, what's going on? And then when he looks back, like he's starting to reach for Jareth again, and then suddenly his hands, like Gretchen, you can sort of see this guy a little bit, and then he kind of stops moving and just ends up kind of standing there staring straight ahead too. So apparently, if you're in here for a long enough period of time, you can be affected by this thing even if you've made the saving throw.
We're not in. I'm back, by the way. We're not in combat, so you can just keep casting cantrips until it hits him.
Are you in the room, Nassoth?
Yeah, he's in the room.
Would
it's-
I, in my fascination of the statue, still be inclined to investigate it? Because that's what I went into the room to do.
No, you pretty much just
Trance.
you get there, you stand there, and you just look at this thing.
Okay.
Yeah, you pretty much don't have any actions at this point.
Gretchen, you better
Esmeralda
do
kind
something,
of
because
comes
I
over
swear to
this
God,
side.
if we take you to a
Okay.
statue,
Okay.
Esmeralda,
Let's
magic
throw
missile.
another Sacred Flame at
No, stop,
at
just have-
Riles.
Esmeralda's gonna magic missile 3 of them. Please.
I'm gonna see what she can do. She may not waste a magic missile on you guys. Let me check her out real quick.
Like, I could probably make the save, hopefully. Though, I'll probably roll a 1, considering how we've been rolling on it.
You're not sure what this thing is, right? But you're explaining what you are seeing. I'm assuming Esmeralda will be like, well, what?
Yeah.
You said that you sense something. What is it you sense in there? Tell me
An
what you're seeing with
aura?
your spell.
Right, is
She
that
begins asking
what it
you
was?
some other questions and tries to herself figure this thing out. And after a moment, she says, "I think that it might be the equivalent to a sympathy spell. It's a type of spell that has two options. One, antipathy, and the other one's a sympathy. And I think that this is the second version of this. They're all just standing over there, staring at something we can't quite see. But if it is a spell, then it might be able to be dispelled in some way. But I don't have that. I don't have that magic. Do you?
I do. Do you recommend we dispel the statue itself? Because I would have to.
Well, neither of you can see it from here.
I'd have to go in there.
Yeah, that's dangerous. Like going in there, I mean, that is possible. That would be the source of the spell, but you'd have to see it and therefore be susceptible to it. She starts to kind of try to think here if she's got anything else she can give you to help, but she kind of doesn't.
So theoretically, I have 5 castings of it if I used my 3rd and 4th level slots. But I don't know if it would work on individuals or if it only will work on the statue.
If the statue is the source of the spell, if you dispel the statue, like that will undo it on everyone.
come running
I
in,
don't-
dive for a home plate, and dispel it.
Oh man, I don't think I have anything that would.
Another
boost my
possibility is
wisdom.
maybe destroying the subject of sympathy, and if you can see what it is, like you've heard a couple of them say that there's a statue, and you assume that that's it.
Mhm.
Although the two of you haven't seen it. She basically says like, there's two options. You can try to dispel it. You can try to destroy it.
I think I'll try to dispel it.
He can't run in and cast, can he? He has to make the save as soon as
She
he
would
steps
she would
in.
have to make the save as soon as she sees it.
Yeah, sorry.
All right.
Gretchen's gonna make it.
And then I'm pretty sure. Let's see. I don't have to touch it for dispel, right?
No, it's a range.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
120.
wonder if I'm gonna check the aid. Another option.
Mm-hmm.
Let me aid you.
I have a
with-
+8 to my save.
You're gonna make it. It's fine.
I had +8.
And you have inspiration.
I know, which is why I'm worried.
Yeah, but you're the barbarian king now. It's different. I think you should go for it for the moment, and then Esmeralda will have to save us, and Rob will have to decide if he wants to start a whole new campaign or if he wants to fix it.
Esmeralda will have to decide if she wants to start a whole new campaign. She's like, "Well, they're all fucked."
So I could help, but nah.
Looks like I'm headed back to Kresk.
Wait for the next
I'm just looking up the help action here. So you can lend your aid to another creature with completion of a task. When you take the help action, they gain advantage on the next ability check it performs, provided it makes the check. So it doesn't look like you can use this on saves. Hold on a second. Alternatively, you can aid a friendly creature in attacking a creature. But yeah, it's either on an attack roll or it's on like a skill check. You can't use them on saving throws apparently.
All right. Well, just one thing to do then.
She is going to tie a rope to you first.
Sounds like a good idea.
And
Rob, you know what's great
she
about being a
suggests-
dungeon master? You can override those silly rules.
I could, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to make this easier for you guys. You guys all fucked up.
We don't happen to have like a scroll of dispel or something, do we?
No, we have a
Not
great,
that I'm aware of.
we have a great
Okay.
cleric named Gretchen who's gonna walk in this room, make the save, and save us all.
And Esmeralda's
like-
going to tie a leash to you like you're a hyperactive 4-year-old.
All right.
And she's also going to kind of hobble you so that you can't run real fast. You have to kind of like scoot in there. She's going to like tie your feet together so you can only kind of like tie your shoelaces together so you can only go
Okay.
really slow. Trying to make it
All right.
easier for her to drag you out of here.
All right. All right. And here I go. And I hobble in.
All right. Roll that save.
Potato sacks in.
Roll high.
Comes like
roll
a,
high.
it comes like a 14.
Hey!
All right. You make
I
the
knew it.
save.
All
You
right.
feel this same sort of like power wash over you, and you feel like it's drawing you towards the statue, but you shake it out of your mind. And as you come around the turn, you see all your friends just hanging out here, just like staring at the statue, just like kind of like wobbling on their feet and doing nothing. And you can sense that yes, the statue is the focus of this spell.
Okay. Let's cast a spell.
All right. This spell is above your pay grade, so you're gonna have
Okay.
to roll a wisdom check.
All right. And that's straight at wisdom check.
Ooh!
Dispel or that spell.
Nice.
You cast your spell, and you feel like maybe the gods are at least paying attention to you as the spell itself unravels. And you detect magic, can sense that the magic in the room fades, and everybody over near the statue starts acting kind of normally again.
Okay.
The effect
give
is now
Esmeralda
gone.
a thumbs up. We got
You
it.
guys turn around, and Gretchen is tied up by a rope, and her feet are like her shoelaces are tied together.
You know, I thought that rock was pretty cool, but I'm kind of over it. Gretchen, why
Yeah,
your
it's
shoes?
kinda
Why
I'm
your
more
weird.
shoes
interested in
tied
what
up?
Gretchen and Esmeralda are doing now. Giggity giggity.
Right. Why are your shoes tied up?
I
How are
lean
you
down
gonna-
and untie my shoes.
How are you gonna help us tactically with that? Let's see what's behind
It'll
this
just
door.
be a moment.
All right.
No, it's fine. You wait. You wait.
Barbarians. Next
Rob,
door.
before we leave the statues, is there anything around it of interest, import, or on the bodies?
No, the
we have
bodies are
our-
actually desiccated, and they have like rusted weapons, and armor, but none of it's of value or even really useful to any of you.
the
They seem
barbarians want it?
almost. If you want to roll like a medicine check, you can. If you want to investigate them.
They probably just withered.
Did they
away.
just stand there
Failing
until
at
they
stage.
died?
Yeah, right.
That
rolled
is a
low.
good guess. If you want to roll a medicine check,
I rolled it. It
you'll-
was low 10.
Well, you don't see any injuries on them, and it looks like they just lied down and went to sleep at some point.
See, that's what happens when you don't let your kids watch TV.
They probably froze to death. I mean, it is cold in here.
It's cold here too.
I'm sure that's
You open up this other room here.
right
and
into
this seems
it. Okay.
yeah, Garrison's like, yeah, let's check this door. He just goes right into the next danger. This one is apparently, luckily, you get lucky, and this one does not have some sort of terrible enchantment that's drawing you in. It's just a small alcove that seems to be designed as an archer's post. And the arrow kind of looks down on the temple floor below. No other ways out of that room.
Okay. Storage closet. Back to the original room we were talking about.
Yeah, let's get warm and then go check those doors.
Nice.
All right.
Everybody hug. We're gonna do
Yeah,
a 10-minute body hug.
We're going to go here to warm
We have a
up,
fire.
and then-
We have a
Yeah,
fire
the room
down
that the barbarians are in is heated.
Wow, barbarians
It's-
with central heat. Interesting.
Well, they just closed the doors and they lit a bonfire in here. So this is like the only room that they were able to sort of warm up, and they keep the doors closed, and a little bit of a chimney flue over here so that that they don't smoke themselves out.
Smart barbarians. Are we burning books? Because we don't need those.
They haven't found any, but if you find some books, they'd be happy to burn them.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, we
Just
left.
my score.
We're not burning my
Alright.
book.
We left 2 behind to watch the fire and giggles, and then 3 with us.
Yeah. So far, Giggles has not been eaten.
You
I
let
think Gretchen's
people-
got a book we can burn.
No, we're not burning my book.
Alrighty.
You guys warm up, you regather, and I'll just move you over. I'm assuming you're going to the next door here.
Alrighty.
Gareth first, is he leading and just sending the barbarians in again?
Oh yeah, barbarians. Garrison, let them go first.
I am one with the barbarians.
Oh my god.
All right. The next room that you guys go into is here, let me open it up real quick. Then I'll describe it. It's mostly featureless, except for a rough-edged 10-foot diameter circular hole in the floor to the east. There is also an empty torch. There are multiple empty torch sconces along the walls. There are double doors that you guys just came through. Oh, by the way, just to remind you guys, all the doors here are made of amber. Like you can't, they're translucent, so you can't really see anything but like, a little bit of light behind them if there's like a torch lit in the room. But there's nothing in here. It's just kind of dark. There is double doors to the north and a singular door in a little alcove to the south. The ceiling here is about 20 feet high. And these guys kind of step in like, SEAL team hillfolk and
Slice the pie.
get their weapons ready. Spread out, weapons at the ready.
Can I
Breach and clear, boys. Breach and clear.
use prestidigitation to
Can you what?
light a torch and then light the rest?
Sure.
And do I sense anything from the doorway?
No magic from the doorway here. But you haven't entered the room yet. Esmeralda's kind of hanging back with you. I'm assuming Hazoth and Riles are hanging back as
No,
well.
we're going.
Oh, you're just going in. Well, you are. I don't know about Riles.
I'm going in.
Okay.
Hey, Daz, this might be the door we've been looking for.
You think?
I don't know.
Two of the hill folk here look through these doors that are open to the north, and they say, "There's another passageway here. More arrow slots. Open doors at the far side, but it's kind of dark. Can't really see very much. Oh, it looks like there's another door too on the right-hand side."
Then decide. I got dark vision.
Nazoth, how far does your dark vision go?
60 feet, I think. Let me check. No, 120 feet.
120 feet. You can see into a far room straight ahead. 1 second, but you can only see kind of like where the door's open to. So far, you're not seeing much of. It just seems open to the north. And let's see here. The hallway to the north is a little bit different than some of the other hallways that you've seen, in that the floor seems to be cracked. Like the black marble of the floor is cracked, like almost all along the length, as if something happened in here that damaged the floor. The rest of the floors in the temple you've seen so far are intact. Jareth, you're opening up this door over here?
I'm gonna have this barbarian do it.
All right. He just kicks the door open. Bam! Because that's what barbarians do. And inside this room seems to be, well, there's shattered bits of wood that cover the floor. And you're able to sort of sort out that this wood, they must have come from beds or barracks of some kind. There's a couple broken chairs as well. This room's kind of small, 10 feet high. And there doesn't seem to be any other sort of way out of the room.
Hell?
And there doesn't seem to be anything in the room that is of value.
You know, I was sure this was gonna connect to the.
Yeah, what the hell?
other
Right.
room.
There is no way that you can seem to get to. Yeah, you were hoping that like something would connect to this room, right?
Yep.
But you don't see anything.
Well,
Maybe
if we want that,
investigate.
we're gonna have to.
Yeah, Garrison, what were you doing?
You cut out, Jareth.
I was just saying, if we do want that sword, it might have to go wild shape.
I think it was a wand or something. Was this guy's
Yeah.
name. Garrison, you went into the room too. People have gone to the north. Some have gone to the south. Where are you going?
Is Jared able to light the sconces around the horn?
Yeah.
With the press? Okay.
Mhm.
And nothing happened to that?
No, but there's like this
Garrison-
hole in the floor that nobody's
Garrison's
ever
gonna
approached
go
nothing yet.
jump in this hole and investigate it.
So jump in the
oh
hole?
my god.
Yeah, you said it's like 10 feet deep, right?
Garrison, no.
It's 10 feet around. You can't tell how it's like 10-foot diameter, and it's this dark hole in the floor. And when you move up to it, you see that there are torch lights below. At least I'm going to move you back a little bit because when you look over the edge, well, were you really just jumping in? Because it's a hole.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought you said it was 10 feet deep. That's my bad, but he's going in.
What?
All right.
Cannonball!
Garrison, no.
The hole in the floor forms a roughly hewn shaft that actually descends about 20 feet before dropping through the ceiling of another room below. And then it's another 10-foot drop from that. So, Garrison, you kind of jump in the hole and then realize a little bit too late that there's like nothing to support you and you just drop. Do you have something to prevent damage from falling?
Hobgoblin feature.
Yeah, right.
I
What is
assume.
What
Jared-
hobgoblin cheating feature do you have that will prevent you from biffing it on the floor?
Oh
The
my god.
Hobgoblin Jeremy Crawford special.
I don't think I have
Oh.
anything, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to land on my feet like a cat, and then
Oh,
I'm going to make a great
Couldn't
deal
break him.
with
your
whoever's
shins
down.
will explode, Garrison. They
I'm
will
a
literally
hero.
explode.
He
Guaranteed.
lost
Yeah,
his
legs are great
hand,
shock
or he lost
absorbers.
his
I
feet.
fell 500 feet 2 sessions ago and lived. He's not even worried about 30.
Alrighty.
That's a
Not
good
worried about
point.
30, but you end up crashing down below. And I'm going to bring just you by yourself to a new map as you start standing up after taking 3d6 damage.
I'm coming, deal maker.
Exploding shins.
12 points of damage as you eat shit in a small chamber below. The room that you're
Shit
in,
down here.
the room that you're in down here has a small amber door to the north. But the walls here are all seemingly made of glazed amber. The floor is made of red marble. There's the shaft above you that kind of rises straight up to the room above, is about 10 feet or so above your head. That's where like the opening is. And you look around and you see 3 amber sarcophagi in alcoves. And above each sarcophagus floats a human skull wreathed in green flame. Just like the ones that you guys fought up above. Roll initiative, Garrison. Actually, hold on. Let me 1 second while I bring you to this new map. In fact, I'm going to bring everybody to this new map because soon enough, I have a feeling you're all going to be here or maybe back on the other one. All right. You see yourself here? Bing.
Yes, sir.
And technically you would be like this for everybody else. Small chamber here. Oh, and the floating skulls.
You sure I didn't land on my feet like a cat?
Oh, you did, and then you rolled your ankle and fell on your head.
Fuck. I hate that ankle.
Garrison, I don't know if you were here for this, but those skulls can spam fireballs, so...
Oh,
have fun
Garrison
with
was here
that.
for it. He was
Yeah, but
getting nailed by them. And magic
Garrison
missiles.
is invincible to fireball.
We're about to find out. These things see you as you hit the ground, and one of them says, "We thought we heard something above. Thank you for coming to us."
Are you the deal breakers?
No,
Ah, shit.
we are the deal breakers.
Don't mind me. I'm just gonna take that door there. And he points over the north.
Well, we'll see if they let you.
Let's see if he can beat a 7.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
No.
This is. I think we're gonna treat this as a surprise round for everybody else above. Like someone's like, "Where's Garrison?" And then you hear, and then maybe you can hear some voices in the distance. And the last thing you saw was Garrison near this hole in the floor. And now these flame skulls just start dropping hate on you. First one drops a flaming sphere, just rolls it right over you.
Like,
I think that's a dex save, or
Yeah, it will be.
do I get disadvantage because I'm prone?
No.
Oh.
It is just a dexterity saving throw, straight up. One of the other ones.
Invincible.
All right. So you'll take a little bit of fire damage. 7 points of fire damage.
Nice.
One of these guys casts another spell and becomes very blurry and just flies up like right over the top of you. Let's see here. We'll go. Let's move him to the front so he's over the top of your token, and he's just kind of floating above you. The others are kind of staying in their little alcoves, a little bit away from you. There's one more that can go, and they. Let's see. They are going to, because the flaming sphere works so well, they're going to drop another one on you. And put it right here. Roll another dexterity saving throw.
So many spheres?
Yup.
Got an 18.
18. You make the save on that one, and you don't get roasted. But there are 2 of them here that are, and the whole place is sort of lit up, and the one is kind of above you, just cackling. Garrison, you're up.
All right. Half of his movement to stand up.
All right.
15 feet. I will move to this door.
All right.
And object interact. Does it interactable?
I'm about to find out. It does not open.
Is it a pull?
It is. What was the what's the OSHA rule for doors again? They open into the bigger space, right?
I don't know.
I think that it looks like it's supposed to. Hold on.
You can tell me it's locked. I was asking.
It is locked.
Okay.
I'm just wondering what way it opens. I
Alright.
think it opens out. I think you'd have to push it.
Okay, 5 more feet back to here.
Oh, you actually provoked from this guy who's above you by going to the door. So let's see if he actually has an attack. No, he only has ranged attacks, so he cannot. He doesn't have sort of like a close-up, like melee attack.
Very cool. All right. I know I fell 30 feet. Can I see the top of the hole from the bottom?
Yeah,
Can I Misty Step there?
sure.
Ooh.
Okay. Boop. And I go, bye, friends. If only you could have made deals, I would have stayed and hung out. And he disappears and winds up at the top of the rim.
All right.
Attaboy, Garrison,
let's-
bring him to us.
Now that we're back on this level here, we're gonna re-roll our initiatives. Garrison, keep in mind that you have a 7, and I will say the flame skulls.
And then
Remember that they have a 19.
As my action, I'm just going to use that to dash to get away from the hole. 15. Where would I go? I'll just go over here. So he's like, hey guys, I went
Alrighty.
down the hole and I regret it. There's more of those flame skull zombies that shoot the fire and they're probably coming.
A good guess. All right, 1 second here while I place in.
Where'd the initiative go?
Put these guys here. I removed it because I wasn't on the right layer yet. Hold on a second. All right, these guys are down. 2 of them are down below. That's this guy and this one. Actually, I'm just going to remove them from sight because you won't be able to see them just yet. All right, now the turn order is back up. We can repopulate. And whatever you rolled before Nazoth, I guess it was a 3. Gretchen was a 15.
Okay.
Or a 5 and a 15. I will roll for the Berserkers. Roll for Esmeralda. I think we are missing Riles.
Oh, sorry. Didn't load. No. Okay.
15. Got a +4. Gretch is a +2.
All right, everybody in now?
Yes.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And then these guys. All right, we are good. Jareth, you're the first to go. Like you're saying, there's nothing in here, and then suddenly you hear Garrison, kind of pop up out of the hole, and you look back and you see him kind of moving away from it. And you can see that there is light coming out of that hole now.
Okay. I'm gonna move forward and ask Garrison what's going on.
Triple threat. The skulls, they're down there. I found their crypts.
Oh, great. Okay. Well then, I'm going to bonus action and bring in the spirit totem. I'm just gonna go with the bear. I love the bear.
All right. Bring out the bear.
So,
Oh, I don't think I have. Let me find the new one.
I
What
hope the
is
barbarians
a
just
bear?
all wrestle everybody.
We use the same one we always use. Put it there. I will give you control, and it's got, what is it, a 30-foot radius or 20, or what's the
30.
radius on this thing? All right.
5 temporary hit points plus druid level, which is 8, so
13.
13 temp hit points.
Everybody in the circle
The
take 13.
barbarians get it too.
Oh yeah.
Right?
What was it, 13?
13.
All right.
And Rob, the barbarians have advantage on strength checks. So if they all want to become like WWE wrestlers and just pin these skulls to the ground,
All right,
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
keep that in mind.
Okay, I'm going to cast Moonbeam at the hole. Yeah, let's do that.
God,
Okay.
And I'm gonna do it at
that's like the best spell ever for this situation.
Yeah, let's do it at a 3rd level.
Fixing your barbarians. You can see their hit points. Get rid of these two and just copy this other one. Oops. What did I roll for the barbarians again? 12. All right, and let's bring out the moonbeam.
Not a perfect spell for this situation.
I'm remembering. I was like, hang on. Last time I tried this, my ice knife didn't work and my produce flame didn't work. Okay, let's try something radiant.
I mean, not even that, but it's like a fits right
Yeah.
in the hole. You know, it's like perfect.
Does it reach the bottom?
It's a beam. It goes forever.
I thought I had a height. Sorry.
I'm just talking out my ass.
Yeah, it does. A 40-foot high cylinder.
All right, so it will reach the bottom, and it will reach it basically fills the area here because it's only 30 feet below where you guys are right now, it looks like.
Genius.
Which I don't know how it fits with the architecture, but that's how it works.
Wow. All right.
It's like that staircase.
Yeah. And then
Yeah, this place, I kind
It's
of messed it up, but
no,
fuck
you
it.
didn't mess it up, Rob. It's a funky place, a fantasy castle.
I'll use the rest of my movement to tuck here.
And then the damage happens on their turn, right?
Either when they, I think it's enter it or start their turn. Moonbeam. When a creature
maybe end or
enters,
start. Let me see if I can find it.
enters the spirit area for the first time or starts a turn there.
Or starts its turn there. Okay. Alrighty, they are up next, and I'll get roll some saving throws. There's one guy that's in it. The other ones are not at the moment. They will be. Let's see here. First of all, what are they going to do? Alrighty. The first one here comes flying straight up, and he's going to take that damage because he's already in this thing. What is it? A Constitution saving throw?
Yep. Oh.
Succeeds in the saving throw, takes 7 points of damage. It comes popping out the top. These guys have a speed of 40, so he's like right at the edge. And then he moves out of the moonbeam to here, and immediately casts a fireball. Right there.
You don't have counterspell? Ready? Somebody?
I don't know. Does Rouse have it?
I have counterspell.
Rouse, you're not in the beam. You don't have to worry about it.
You're right. I'm good.
You got a counterspell?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So the fireball does not go off, but you hear this thing call down. On me! And another fireball goes off, but it's centered here instead. In fact, one goes there, and let's see. He's only going to hit like 2 people with that one, so. Yeah, one drops right here. This guy's immune to it, but Garrison and this Berserker are going to have to make saves. The DC is a 13 dexterity save. The damage is 30. Let me roll for this Berserker.
Wait, how many of my friends can I see?
Probably enough.
Nah, that's my favorite answer.
You have to use an action for that, or is it just automatic?
Rob, who do you think made me?
Jeremy fucking Crowd. There is a limit to how many you can use, though, right?
Yes, I get 3 a long rest.
All right, well,
Luckily, we
I'm gonna
just
make you
had.
use them all up right now.
I hope you do. All right, so I get a +3 and I make the save.
All right.
Huzzah! Thanks, Jeremy.
Do they have to be within range of you or just within sight?
You mean in range of me?
Does it have to be within a certain range of you?
30 feet.
Your allies do.
Yeah, I got a few, right?
Do you? That's a good question.
Yeah, look.
Because these guys are definitely far away. And these guys are at
shit.
35.
Jared,
And Jared,
oh,
you
no.
can't see.
What do
so,
you mean?
No.
You fail.
No! Jeremy, no! Oh, what have you done? How could you have done this?
We call this the Jeremy loophole. I forgot to roll the save for this barbarian. He makes the save. He's got allies nearby. Oh, you know Jeremy Crawford? Jeremy Crawford too.
You know Jeremy too?
You know Jeremy?
I thought that
Jeremy's
was a
my best friend.
hobgoblin. Is that not a hobgoblin thing?
Huh?
I thought that.
No, it is. But he just made the save, so he's got buddies
Oh.
nearby. He doesn't have any bonuses. He just rolled well.
He's just happy he has friends to see.
Yeah.
Succeed.
All right, so Garrison gets burnt by this thing, and then this guy up here just directs the other one to ascend the shaft. They're not that powerful. And let me move this out of the way.
And then
And one of
burn
these
in the
other ones comes
moonbeam.
up. One is staying down there, and I'm gonna have to roll a save for this guy. Burn in the moonbeam is
It's
right.
Moonbeam is typical terrain.
It is not.
That would be cool, honestly.
It's so funny.
This guy can fly up there. And he will make a save as well.
Yep. Con.
Con save.
Ooh.
He fails. He'll take the 15 damage there. Gets a little roasted on the way up. But he ain't done. And these guys are dropping concentration on these things because no one's down there. And they can't bring them up with them. This guy here is actually, he took a little bit of damage. I have to roll a constitution saving throw for him because he's blurred, which he makes. And
Is the third guy?
this guy, once he comes flying up,
Is the third guy in the moon?
yeah, the third guy, he's going to throw his fireball too.
Oh, I'm just
I already rolled the damage for him. Or already rolled his saving throw.
Okay. Did he
What's that?
sizzle? Did he sizzle at least?
Yeah, he sizzled. He took some damage. He failed to save.
Oh, so 2 failed and 1 made it. Okay.
He can't see Jareth around the corner, so...
So two
What was that?
2 failed, 1 made it? Is that what
No,
you-
no, no. The second concentration check was for a spell that this guy was holding.
Oh, no, I meant...
One of them
Yeah?
has not even entered the...
Oh, okay. That's what I was
Only
wondering.
one of the flame skulls started his position inside the moonbeam. The other two were actually, they're in these sort of alcoves down below. And one of them, this guy, flew up and through it and had to make a save.
Ah.
But there's still one more down there that Garrison knows that hasn't come up. But this guy comes up and he throws a fireball too. And we'll see if they have another counter spell from somebody. Which I don't think Esmeralda does, but I'll check.
Bet you can't hit me, Rob.
No, they're hitting the greatest number of people. And that's everybody near the door.
I tried to goat you.
Again, second fireball, 31 points of damage. That's going to be Nazoth. It's going to be all the barbarians. Jareth, you're just outside of it. Lucky you. But Esmeralda, Gretchen, and Riles going to have to make this save too.
15 damage?
If you make the
Yeah,
save, 15.
15 for half.
And let's roll for barbarians. Top to bottom. 2, 1 makes it. At the top here, I'll take 15, and then the others take 31. Oh, no, sorry, let's add. Forgot you have the thing that added in.
13 temp.
One of them already lost it
Yeah.
from something.
Let's
Add. There we go. Alrighty. Now they are done, and Riles is up.
Okay. The first one, the one that I counterspelled, this guy, I'm going to dissonant whispers him.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna whisper poo poo pee pee poo poo pee pee to him, and give him psychic damage, as I gave all of you for hearing that.
Alrighty.
Ooh, good damage. Good damage.
He fails to save anything, takes
Ha!
10 points of damage.
You
He'll
missed
have to make a
one.
concentration check, which he fails, and the blur on him goes away.
Ooh, you think it was the pee pee or the poo poo that got him?
I think it was the combo.
I'm
How
afraid
could
of
I hear
pee-pee.
both?
And he takes 10 points of damage.
And then I'm gonna
Flies
duck
back over
behind
near
this
Garrison.
wall.
How
Actually, I'm
we're
gonna
just
duck
living in this fireball.
far.
No, bring it back.
on his face.
Everyone's on fire. Is that for Riles?
Oh, and I give Bardic to Gretchen. She's up next.
Alright. Gretchen's got a body. I'll put a little note on you. And Gretchen's up.
Let's see. It's let's just do a sacred flame on this one.
On this one here? Okay. I think it dodges the 17.
Okay. Well, that'll do it.
Alright, you stay where you are?
I'll move into the room.
Alrighty. The berserkers go. And this one is going to charge over.
Do some hero shit, berserkers.
There. And to there. And this one will come over to here. Flame Skull attacks. Let's see, here we go. Berserkers. You get one attack. They're going to go reckless. On the one to the north, that's going to be a hit for 14 damage. That one's looking a little messed up. And then 2 more attacks on this guy to the south. That one will be shielded by a shield spell, but then the second one cleaves through the shield spell into 6 points. And Garrison is up.
Alrighty, Garrison will grip up and swing twice with the Yesterhill axe. Once and twice.
That's on this one here.
Yeah, and the guy between us.
He'll be able to shield the second one, but the first one's going to hit him for probably actually kill him. It will. Actually, he wouldn't be able to shield because he'll be dead before the second one comes in.
Hooray! Do they explode or some shit?
No, they just they crumble and fall in pieces to the ground. And you know that you need to hit these guys with, you have to sort of remove curse on them or hit them with holy water to kill them permanently. This is something that came up, I think, in the last game. Your second attack, you could have diverted to this guy, but he was already shielded.
But he had
and
a
14
shield.
would have missed.
Yes, that's what I just would have stepped over, and this is weird positioning. But yeah, that's where I be. I swing twice. I'm there. Bonus action. There's nothing I can do that's really gonna help. But can I touch anyone? No, that's my turn.
All right, Esmeralda is up. This one's already shielded, so she's not going to magic missile. And let's see if she can get close to this thing. She'll move in, but take cover kind of behind the wall here for now. She can't get close enough to attack this thing in this round. But she's moving in. And she will dodge in case they throw another fireball. Nazoth, you're up.
All right. All right. Do we know? I forgot. Are they immune to cold? I think they are.
I will tell you in 1 second. They are. They're immune to cold and fire that you guys have discovered.
Okay. Well, then I'm just going to Eldritch Blast this one that's just in front of the 2 barbarians.
Alrighty, go for it. 13 will miss this guy. Second one.
Oh, that's okay. The second one counts for two.
Whoa. Yikes. 21 points of damage. Blast this thing to powder. And one more down.
Right on.
Garrison, you know there's one more down the well. And that's not any movement.
No,
Right,
I'm good.
Gareth, you're up.
I don't think I need to move the moonbeam because he's still down there. So, how's everybody doing for heals? Naza, Garrison. Yeah, I'm going to move up here so I can see, and then I will cast Healing Word at a second level.
On whom?
Garrison. Oh, terrible roll. 1 and 1 plus 4.
Who is that directed towards?
Garrison.
All right.
And,
Nice. Thank you.
I'm just gonna move to the doorway so I can stay out of fireball range, and that's it.
All righty. The last flame skull comes flying up, and give me damage again for your moonbeam. It seems to be like psychotic.
Well, that's better.
19 points. Succeeds on the saving throw and takes 9 points of damage. Comes up the well and then pops out this side. And kind of looking around and seeing that the rest of them are destroyed, it just goes kind of haywire. And blasts what it feels the culprit is, which is Garrison with magic missiles, sending 4 your direction.
Nice. I think that token might still be on the
It
your
is.
layer only. That's all good. Doesn't
There we go. You should see him now, right there.
blast me.
Blast you. 15 points of damage. And that's about as far as it can go in a move. So it's come up out of the well. It's a little bit singed after going through the spell, but just seems to be full on ahead. Destroy everything. Riles is up.
Okay, Rouse is gonna run over here and he's gonna sniper his crossbow at the flaming skull.
All right.
Oh, do I need to go further?
No, that's
Any-
good. You can
Go
do
here
it.
to
You
go?
can do it from there.
Okay.
Right, peering around the corner.
Cool. Did it shoot? Why is it not shooting?
Did you break it?
No, it's gonna shoot like a million times.
We'll just
Just
take
wait
the
for it.
missed one. Don't worry.
Oh no.
Click it 3 more times.
I just roll a d20 so we know if I even hit.
Sure.
Okay,
Maybe
here, let's see. Let's see if it does it now.
try clicking something else, like a skill or something.
I just oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
Oh, my athletics.
All right, so maybe it wasn't working.
Okay.
So try hitting again. Try rolling an attack roll.
So annoying.
Nothing's
Nice.
happening.
What's
No.
does it roll on
Were
yours?
you clicking on the bonus to hit, or were you clicking on the crossed weapons, like the bow and arrow?
I did. I've tried both now.
Hmm. Does it show up like when you're hovering over it,
Yeah.
like that you can see like the B shows up?
Mm-hmm.
Try sliding over to the B and click that. Is that what you've been doing, or have you been clicking just?
Oh,
There's
I
a
usually click the B, but I've tried.
Try not clicking the B. So like when you hover over it, try just clicking that.
Oh, this is interesting. It's highlighting something, so maybe something's stuck. Nope.
So when you hover over
okay,
the attack action, like you don't need to go over to the actual B. If you just click on the little icon to the left of it, it should work too.
Yeah, I just tried that and that isn't working. I also tried hitting instead of like just the hit DC.
Maybe you need to upgrade your Beyond 20 or something like that.
Maybe.
Try
for
just
now,
make an
I'm gonna
attack roll.
roll
Yeah, just roll a d20.
A 4
Ooh.
plus 7, 11.
That's
Yeah.
gonna miss.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then Riles runs back. He's like, okay, that's my contribution.
All right, Gretchen, you're up.
All right, let's just do another Sacred Flame against the one that's left.
All right. It is
Oh my gosh.
tricky and fast. It's dodged a bolt and dodged a sacred flame and is just cackling.
Little jerk. All right, that'll do it.
Berserkers are up. They just and then this thing's like, oh shit. As like these three guys just come in and surround it. And like, ah! And they can't even shield two of these. So 20 points of damage. Doesn't destroy it yet, but it's messed up. Garrison, your turn.
So my boys, he comes running in with the axe above his head, swings twice,
Oh man,
misses
you
both
missed
times.
twice.
Oh wait, no, I don't.
Do you have your cheating in a medic?
Yeah, Dad said I could cheat. If he missed an attack roll, I can add a +3.
And if you hit with an attack roll, he can add a +5 to the shield.
Shit. All right. Well, got ya.
Boom, on the shield. And then we go to Esmeralda, who will come in and attack this thing. Oh, wait, did you have anything else for Garrison?
I'm
Any
good.
bonus actions?
Nah.
All right.
I want Esmeralda to kill something. She deserves it.
Well, she's sucking
Or not.
too, and then her hand axe misses as well. She
Maybe
misses 3
Azoth can
times.
do it instead.
This one's apparently this flame school is apparently important.
He's invincible. We should
Must
recruit
I
him.
do everything?
Yes.
I think you must.
Or recruit him. He's a good teammate. He's strong.
Oh, that's gonna hit. Can you hit again though? Yes, you can. Nazoth comes in and just nails this thing twice with Eldritch Blast, and it explodes into bone dust.
Do the finger guns.
Falls to
Bang,
the ground in ashes. This fight is over. Didn't get to go again. And
Assuming we
Yes,
have the decurse.
Gretch, you got some
Does anybody
holy water
have-
left?
Yeah, I have remove curse.
I have one remove curse.
Do you want to save
See,
that?
I
and
don't have
use-
any holy water.
Oh.
I can make holy water,
Oh.
but that would take an hour
Oh.
and 25 GP of silver.
How many remove curses do you have? I have one. Well, technically I have 2, but that'd be all my spells. So
To 3rd level?
Dispel Magic can also do it on these guys too. You have 3 options. I think it's Dispel Magic, Remove Curse, or Holy Water.
All right. I have remove curse and dispel. They're both 3rd level slots though. Let's see.
I mean, if we spend an hour, get a short rest.
They might pop back up.
Oh, right. We don't have it within an hour.
yeah, but I can decurse 2 of them, and we do a short rest, and I'll get my spell slots back. So that would,
Okay.
and then you can just dispel the other one.
Sounds good.
All right. I cast remove curse twice.
I asked
Now-
the barbarians to hold this rope as I go back down the hole.
And I'll remove
We're not
curse
done
on the
exploring up
3rd one.
here.
I'm assuming that the moonbeam goes away at some point. Are you holding on to it? How long does it last?
Well, I'm gonna
Is it a
get rid of
minute?
it because I
Hey, Garrison,
realized
there's a
I have Dispel Magic. I got rid of my polymorph.
All right. So you dispelled the 3rd one, or is that what's going on here?
I thought I
Gretch
dispelled the
did.
3rd one.
Yeah, Naz is doing 2, Gretch is doing
Okay.
1. And we're good.
Naz, save one of your
Alright.
spell slots. I'll take this one.
We're taking
His
a
will
short
come
rest.
back.
Yeah,
mine will
the
come
one we
back
want.
when we do a little short rest. So that's why I went ahead and did 2.
You can save yours, Jareth.
Okay.
We got it this time.
All right, 1 second here. What's the duration on Moonbeam? I'm trying to look it up real quick. 1 minute. So that'll be gone. By the time you guys finish with these things, the moon will be just about gone. There'll be nothing to throw it at. But you can kind of move it here out of the way so that
Yeah.
Garrison wants to go down the hole. And he's handing a rope to your barbaric friends who
I'm
are
gonna
more than eager to be helpful.
walk up to these two.
Gareth, you can order them to not do that.
You two go switch with the other guys. They're fresher.
Yes, sir. And they run off.
Anyone want to hold the rope?
Garrison,
I
look,
got
there's a hallway down there with a bunch of doors. Why don't you go explore that one?
Yeah,
Ooh, I love
let's try that first.
Doors. Great band. Do you actually want to go spend a quick hour for Naz in the heating room? Can we do that?
I mean, we
In the
can. I
middle.
don't know if we need to right this moment.
Oh, if you're not worried about it, then yes, take me to the next door. Come, barbarians.
Let's go,
I
guys.
think we could take a little bit more damage before we short rest.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so not going down the hole.
No,
No, we are going in.
Are we?
Huh?
You
That's
can go
where-
to the
Naz,
bear
we're doing
for
the
me.
hall.
Down the hall, not the hole.
We're going where our tokens are. That's what I thought.
Hall. The hall.
The hall.
The hall.
Not,
We're going
not
to the
the
hall.
hole.
Not the hole.
Going into
Uh,
the hall,
the
leaving the hole
hall.
alone.
I do want to go down the hole, though, when you
Hall.
guys go and take that rest.
Hole.
All right. I'm assuming that your barbaric friends are leading the way here again.
Kick it open.
We're a unit. We're a tactical unit.
All right.
True leaders.
Sally forth into the breach. The next door you come to, the barbarians kick it open, and you guys charge in, just ready to beat the shit out of everything in the Amber Temple. You find yourselves in coming into a lecture hall. Is what it seems like. The chamber is actually brightly lit by a couple of red copper lanterns that hang from the ceiling. The walls here are sheathed in amber that have also been sort of shaped into bas reliefs of wizards with spell books. There are stairs on the northern and southern side of this chamber that descend about 20 feet or so to an obsidian lectern, behind which is a slab of black slate that hangs from chains. Between the chains are rows of red marble benches. So I think that's kind of self-explanatory. Marble trying to point out, and it's not letting me do it. Piece of junk. Marble slab hanging from chains, lectern, seats, red seats, stairs. Also in this room, hiding behind the lectern, is a guy who looks kind of fucked up. He's wearing like this dingy, half-burned and tattered robe, and his skin looks like it's burned, like he's lost half of his hair to burn marks. Let me add him in here real quick.
So this is definitely a lecture hall. It's not a chapel of any kind.
No, it doesn't look. You don't see anything religious about this at all.
Well, there goes that theory.
Places for science.
Garrison, actually, I need a perception check real quick because this guy is kind of hiding behind the lectern. There's a chance you might not notice him, but whoever's got a high passive perception will, and I think that's going to be
I got
Jareth
18.
will definitely notice him. Gretchen will. Garrison, you don't notice him right away, but Jareth, you're like right behind. You're kind of coming in with these guys, and you see him kind of poke his head out from behind the lectern.
I point him out to the barbarians if they don't notice.
Yeah. Oh, and they just start charging after this guy. I don't know who he is, but as soon as you point him out, they're like
Oh my gosh.
gung ho.
I'm with them. I'm going north with the guy.
And as soon as you do, this guy stands up from the lectern. He's like, wait. Whether or not you wait or not, that's up to you. Let's roll initiative. And let's see if your barbarians get to him before any other instructions are being given out.
Team
Oh, no.
barbarian.
I'm going to move these guys back. They kind of charge really far.
Ooh, I think me and Garrison need to roll off.
Yeah, both +3.
I got an 11, Jared.
19.
So initiative
Oh,
rolls.
perfect. Hopefully it just stays the way it is. Good.
All righty then.
No.
Looks like who's going first, Garrison or Jareth?
Jareth.
Right. Jareth, what do you do?
Hold him. We must get answers. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna.
All right.
Do that.
They're like, fine. Are you going to do anything on your turn?
I don't think I need to do anything besides that.
All right, Garrison, what do you do?
Mama says that happiness comes from little rays of sunshine that come down from the sky when you're feeling blue. Garrison continues to charge down, and he spears this guy onto the ground.
What is up with you, Garrison?
What? He could
Roll it.
taking down the enemy.
That could have been the deal maker, you ding dong.
Well, I'll find out when he's pressed to the ground. Then I'll have an advantage.
Go ahead, make your attack.
Is it? Well, I just want to like tackle him. Like.
Oh, you want to tackle him? You're not going to like.
Oh,
kill him.
I thought you said spear.
Yeah, spear him.
I don't have to.
You're gonna fail him.
No, I want to.
Oh, you're spearing him.
Yeah,
not
like
not
with a shoulder.
I get it.
Yeah.
All right.
Like Goldberg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Like,
Oh, if you're
Goldberg.
just tackling him, then yeah, go right ahead.
it's athletics. Check.
Is he using weird sports terms?
Sorry, guys.
Sports balling
Sorry.
terms. What's the sports balling you guys are talking about? All right. Roll an athletics check.
All right. Shit.
And he's not super dexterous, but he will try to weasel. He's squirrely. You fail in the first attempt, but you got 2 attacks.
Yeah. All right. I'll try to grab him. Come over here, you nerd. God, Garrison, go do some push-ups in a corner or something.
Oh,
You don't need to. That second one, you grab him. You have him grappled at the moment.
All right, and I just throttle him. Hey, what are you doing here?
And he doesn't have a chance to react just yet. He's just like, "Oh!" as you've grabbed him, pulled him up off the the ground. He's hiding behind this lector, and right now you're just giving him like a nerd shake. Give me a perception check real quick.
What are you doing here?
All right. Yeah, there's nothing for you to notice.
oh my god.
Esmeralda moves up to the door and kind of peeks in for a moment, sees that you guys kind of have things in hand, and is just going to kind of step back and let you deal with this.
Finally doing the right thing.
One guy who looks kind of burnt and toasty, he's not too worried about. What's that? On his turn, the guy says, "My name is Vilnius. I'm an apprentice. I've got laws. Please don't kill me." And that's all he does is kind of, right now, nobody's trying to kill him. So he is just taking like the dodge action. And we'll just get through this round. And then if it seems like he's trying to surrender. Riles?
Rouse walks in and he's like, "Yo, is Garrison killing this guy?"
No.
That's all Rouse's turn. Oh, okay. That's it.
All right. Gretchen.
Let's see. Can I make it to him?
Probably not.
No. Yeah.
Jump.
I'll go ahead and casually walk down this way. How does his wounds look?
It seems as if he's kind of healed from them, but without magical healing, they've just left burn scars on him.
Okay. And that'll do it for my turn.
Alrighty. Nazoth, you are up.
All right. I'm like the rest of them. There's nothing I can do but come in here and. Hold on. There we go. If I can figure out how to. Okay, I'm trying to. I'm just gonna come up to the edge of them.
Nazoth comes in and falls down the lectern seats. It's like an old man tumble. Or are you just kind of hanging out at the top?
No, I'm gonna hang out at the top. I was trying to see if I could get down the stairs, go in, sit down, take a seat, and start eating popcorn, but I'll just sit up here at the top.
Alrighty. The berserkers move in to grab this guy as well, and he's pretty much just like overwhelmed. And as he's being manhandled, he's pointing over at Nazoth. He's like, wait, Jakarian, tell them you know me.
Jakarian, who did what?
Jakarian, you're Jakarian. What? You don't remember me, your apprentice? I know that I've been burned. Please tell them. Don't let them kill me, my master.
Nazoth, I think he called you an insult. Jakarian? I don't know. That sounds like some kind of insult. I'm sure.
I think he wants
I
some.
mean, absolutely.
Oh.
What are you talking about? My name's totally Jakarian. Just relax, my apprentice, and just tell them what they know, and they'll let you go.
Give me a deception
Wink,
check.
wink.
Do I need to? He already thinks I am.
Yeah, but now you're
One
acting weird.
Jakarian. Roll the steps to Jakarian.
Roll it with advantage, though. Roll with advantage. Yeah, he seems to think that you're somebody named Jakarian. And he says, I don't know anything. I thought you died. I thought that you were burned to cinders by those skulls, and I've been hiding here ever since. But no, it obviously you survived. Yes, you still carry your staff. I thought that it was lost as well.
Oh, well, yeah. They take more than a couple flaming skulls to defeat the great. What'd you say my name? Jakarian.
Jakarian.
Your clothes, though, they are different. That hat, I must say, it's quite becoming, my master. Although he seems a little kind of confused, like why. He seems to notice that you're dressed differently than whoever he thinks you are.
When the fuck did we get ice?
They didn't survive the flames.
Oh yeah, we did. I didn't tell you, Garrison, but I found a staff of frost.
Oh yeah, that was another thing.
Yeah.
Burying the lead.
Garrison sitting there
Just
like
a staff of frost.
Yeah, like
Over
one of the-
here,
one of the
Who is he
strongest
talking to?
staffs.
there was a dead
Yeah.
body that you guys found after that last fight. This happened at the end of sort of like the beginning of the last game. And you had found this staff that looked like it was made of crystals or frost. And later on, you were able to identify it as because you guys rested that night, identified it as a staff of frost and Nazoth.
That's why I was asking if those skulls were immune to ice earlier, because it lets me cast Ice Storm, Wall of Ice, Cone of Cold, all kinds of.
Yeah, all the things that this could have blasted everybody else with, the flame skulls are immune to. So
Exactly. That's why.
whoever had this staff before came in with the wrong weapon. He brought a knife to a gunfight.
nice wand to a skull fight.
Yes.
All right, Zukari.
Is that
what's your
body
name?
still there?
The body? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of roasted bones, and it's just I think you guys left it over here.
I do have Speak with Dead if we want to talk to Jakarian.
You say that out loud?
No, I'll keep
Why-
that to myself. But
Why would
Nazoth
you want to
should
talk?
know I
You
have
don't need to
Speak
speak to
with
dead to talk to me. I'm right here.
Lord Jakarian, what do you want us to do with this apprentice? Clearly, he's been a coward. But at least he's still alive. You want me to rob him for everything he has? And I start patting him down.
No. But you see, the skulls kind of what they did. I had to concentrate real hard to beat them, so I had to sacrifice some of my memories. Could you remind me what we came here again?
We came here for the powers, my lord. You sure you're all right? Garrison, you're like shaking this. You were like
course,
searching
the
this guy,
dark
right?
power.
Like frisking him.
Yeah,
Is that what you said you were doing?
What's he got on him? Has he got a holy symbol? Has he got anything weird other than these scars? Is there like
So
anything on this guy? Yeah,
he's got a satchel that you see. He's got like a book in it. You're assuming it might be like a spell book of some kind. He also wears this. Other than that, he's got like a dagger, which seems plain and non-magical, more utilitarian than like kind of a combat weapon. And he also wears an interesting amulet. It's made of gold, and it's shaped like an upside down like V. It was hidden under his robes, and you kind of like the only way you would have found this is by searching him like you are right now. It seems to be very valuable.
Interesting.
Tell me, apprentice, how did you survive the skulls?
Oh my lord, I ran so quickly. and then I hid. And I've been hiding here ever since. I've run out of food. Or nearly so, and this is... But thank the dark powers you are here.
Yes. And thank goodness you had that amulet, right?
Has Garrison revealed that he's got it?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it off of him. I would toss the book over to Gretch, hand the amulet to Naz.
Oh, that thing? It's quite valuable, but I'm not really sure what it is. I found it in this room. My lord, of course, it can belong to you.
Well, let's. Did anything funky happen to you when you picked it up? Did you feel sick or at all?
No, I felt a little bit more wealthy, as it's extremely valuable, as you can see. It might even be magical, my lord.
I see. Well, luckily, I have some associates here that can identify magic, if you please.
Now, that's a crazy thing about wealth. Sometimes you have it, and just sometimes you don't. As he's making sure that Naz is now holding it.
Well, I'm handing it off to whoever.
My lord, have you found the vaults, the sarcophagus of Tenebris? Have you gained your dark powers? Are you leading this group here? Are they your subjects?
Yes, I am. These are my slaves.
Well, tell your slaves to take their hands off me! And he tries to smack like Garrison in the face.
That one you have to hit a little harder. He's kind of stupid.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
And he might actually throw something more harmful at you.
Actually, but well, I mean it's Garrison, so.
Oh god.
If Garrison doesn't like unhand him right away, then he will. But like you can see him like getting ready, like he's like, yes, all you take your hands off me. Now that my lord is here, know your true master. Does Garrison let him go?
Now, calm down. Let's all calm down.
Garrison's gonna smash his head on this freaking
Oh my god!
altar
Stop
behind
it!
if he does anything.
Both of you stop.
Oh, he
it.
does. He tries to make an example of Garrison, and he tries to hit him with a spell.
All right, how does he do?
His hand catches fire, and he tries to hurl it at you, but you're in melee range, and it's going to be a disadvantage. So he's very unlikely going to hit with it. But let's just see. Yeah, he's going to miss. Even if I roll again, it's not going to be higher than 15. And he's got disadvantage.
I would like to apply the side of his head to the chained marble that's floating here.
Just roll an unarmed strike. One of your punches against him.
All right. Here you go.
That hits him. And he's not really expecting this. And he doesn't use any defenses to kind of stop it. And you punch him for you smash his head for 10 points. And he's like, oh! And now he's like bleeding from like his scarred head. And he looks over at Nazoth, and he's just like, Master, you're gonna let him do this to me, your loyal apprentice. Please, Jacarian, show him your powers.
Oh, he's well aware of my powers. You shouldn't have tried to attack him.
They are your slaves. You give them this much power?
Well, he's
Surely you should not do this. We know that the great master, he never allows his slaves to be uppity.
Indeed, but I am not the great master yet. I will become it though as soon as I find the sarcophagus of the sarcophagus of the thing you said.
Of Tenebris? You have not found it yet, then?
Not quite yet, but
we know it must
I
be
know
here
where it
somewhere.
is.
I found it.
You did?
You found a sarcophagus.
I found 3 sarcophagus.
3! You have your slave has done well, my lord.
Because I am the deal maker.
Okay. I'm going to be honest. This has kind of gone off the rails. I'm not sure where I'm going with this.
I'd like to ask him,
That's fine.
Has he seen anything else we'll hide in? Been anywhere else?
No, he ran from Flame Skulls. He actually saw a couple others and ran from them as well, and then locked himself in this room.
So he has not left the entire time.
He's only seen a couple areas. No, he's
okay.
he doesn't know this area very well. He hasn't been anywhere other than like the rooms that you've kind of been in, and he didn't even get as far as like the banquet hall. So like he hasn't been up there. He didn't see any of these side rooms. Like he came in with his master like a few days ago, or maybe like a week or so ago. He doesn't even know. He's lost time. He's been hiding in this room in the dark for so long. But his master was killed here by the flame skulls over here, and he's been hiding ever since.
Okay, apprentice. I want you to listen very closely. These 3 guys with the axes, they're not important. Don't worry about them. But the others, they're not actually my slaves. They're my servants. That was a test, and you passed. Very good job. They are my associates, and I'd like you to show them the same reverence you show me.
Yes, of course, master, of course. Oh, my head. That hurt a lot.
Sorry
well,
for
you're
striking.
you're lucky he didn't cave your skull in. He is a very strong goblin.
Yes, I can see that.
My-
Blessed by
my
the
head-
Crawford gods.
My dad has good DNA.
Now then,
To make up for it, I'd like to give you 5 lay on hands.
as for this pendant, I think we should identify magic on it if we can.
You gave him 5 hit points?
Yeah, I gave him 5 lay on hands to make
Alright.
up for wounding his head.
Barbarians, you can slowly release him.
Sorry. You said your
10
said your name
damage,
so
do
quick, I
fighting.
kind of missed it. What was it?
Vilnius,
Villain?
apprentice of the great Jacarian.
Villainous? Are you calling yourself villainous?
No, Vilnius. Here, let me spell it out for you. You can read, right?
Like K-N-E-E.
Can we call you V?
No, Vilnius, apprentice. He looks over at Nazoth. They don't know who you are.
Now, who are you? I know who he is.
Well, I've been going undercover, see, as a guy named Nazoth, so that's how they know me.
1 second, and I'll put his name over in Discord so you can see it.
Should see what he does above the covers. Hey,
There we
Gretch,
go.
what's in that book I tossed you?
Vilnius.
Vilnius.
Apprentice of Jacarian.
Jacarian. Vilnius. Well met, Vilnius. Way to survive out here. Next time you should lock that door. You probably would have been safer.
I did not have the spell.
What about the fingers?
Fingers? There's no lock on the door.
Ah. Well, that could be good, just in case we need to get out.
Yes, indeed. Well, now, master, what do we do now?
Now, we continue our exploration of this temple,
All right.
assuming we don't have someone who can identify this necklace, which I've asked several times. I don't know if anyone can do it.
I think isn't it some of the ritual?
Riles has got it as a ritual. You there, Lucky?
Identify? Yeah.
All right.
Quick smoke break.
Smoke break.
Garrison.
So you take this amulet and you sit down for like 10 minutes
Yep.
to. I'm assuming you're doing this as a ritual. Esmeralda's kind of staying at the door. just keeping
Can
an
I
eye
do
out.
something while they're doing that?
And you did. Sure. What do you want to do?
Well, I forgot to actually look in that room after the battle.
All right.
Just want to
You want to go back over here?
Yes, search to see if there's like hidden walls or panels. Maybe find that stupid door.
Find what?
Some door.
Just looking for stew.
Yeah, you've been breaking up quite a bit, Jareth.
Oh.
I'm
Might
assuming
be
you're taking
confused.
your little barbarian buddies with you.
Yeah. Try to find the stupid door.
Give me a perception check, please.
Oops. That's the same one.
Does he have a choice with the barbarians? They seem to stick
What's
with him
that?
like glue.
They,
Does he have a choice with the barbarians? They seem to stick with him like glue.
if he tells them to stay behind, they will. But right now, they're staying with him, like wherever he goes. Jareth, you look around this room, and it doesn't take you long to find that there is a secret door. It's actually not incredibly hard to find for you. And it's right here. Let me put the little S on there for you to see.
Oh shit.
Should be able to see that little secret door.
Barbarian, go through the secret door.
That was fucking convenient.
He goes through, looks around. Nothing seems to happen to him.
Alright. Examine the body, I guess.
The body seems to be that of a wizard of some kind. And give me a medicine check. The only thing that it seems to carry is this wand. You look at this body and you realize that this wizard must have frozen to death. In fact, kind of over near his feet, there's the remains of a pile of ash, which you think he may have burned like all of his other possessions to try to keep warm in this room. And even that apparently wasn't enough. All that's left is this wand, which is apparently not flammable. And you suspect that it has some sort of magical properties.
I guess I'll pick it up and then take it to Naz.
All right. Riles is the one I think that can identify.
Don't take it to me. I can't identify magic.
Oh, I wasn't thinking to identify it. I thought you wanted
Last
it.
time I tried, You cut out again, Jareth. What was that?
I thought Naz wanted it. I wasn't thinking about identifying it.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm not the only one that can use wands, so... Am I?
I don't know if I can use wands. I assume
I mean,
bards can use wands.
Can't anyone use a wand? Isn't that the
I
whole
assume
point of
at
a
least any
wand, that anyone can use?
spellcaster.
No, I think 5e anyone can use it.
Yeah, I thought that was like the whole
Depends on the
point.
wand. It depends on the wand. Some say that you have to be a spellcaster, but most don't. But most of them also require attunement. But until you identify this thing, you can't just kind of shake it and like it acts. You have to figure it out. Either with a decent Arcana check with or without dispel magic, or detect magic, or an identify from Riles. Riles is already identifying one thing. He's right in the middle of a ritual. And I'm assuming you're not going to break that ritual to stop and start re-identifying something else, right?
No. No, I would not.
I can cast detect magic as a ritual.
All right.
Try the
Or
Arcana
reassume
check.
Reassume the wand's magical.
Yeah. But
Got it.
detect magic gives you sort of a chance to sort of sort it out too, with a decent
Okay.
Arcana check. It's
I mean,
just
I can
that-
roll an Arcana check too to see.
Do you have detect magic?
I don't, but I got Arcana.
It is harder, so there's sort of levels to like identify stuff. You can try with a straight up Arcana check, but without detect magic, you're losing some of the clues. And then the third option is just using identify, which just normally there's no roll involved. It's just success. You can roll if you want. If you've got Arcana and you think you're smart, go ahead and roll it. But it is easier if you use detect magic.
Okay.
Do I sound okay?
Yeah.
I switched mics.
Hey, you sound good.
It's a actual
Nazoth
headset.
rolls really well, and this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sound pretty good. About the same as you were before, actually. As Gretchen sits down to begin a ritual, Nazoth, you look this thing over and you're like, you've seen one of these things before. It's actually a pretty minor wand. It's called a wand of secrets. It's a little uncommon, and they're not as powerful as other wands. They typically have 3 charges, and while holding it, you can use an action to use one of its charges. And if a secret door or a trap is within 30 feet of you, the wand will pulse and point towards it. It also regains 1 to 3 charges at dawn. The Wand of Secrets does not require attunement, so anybody can use it. And Nazoth, with your check, there's like a few different options for like sort of command words to get it to activate, and you figure it out pretty easily.
It must not work very well. I mean,
He
the
was.
guy wasn't able
He was
to find
hiding in
secret
the other
door right
room.
next to him.
He was in the room that nobody could get to him.
Oh, I thought he was stuck in there and he just died.
No, he's probably hiding. Well, if you go out this way, Flameskull's murdered you. And he probably didn't have a spell to get him outside, like through the arrow slots.
So
And
he trapped himself.
He trapped
basically.
himself. He hid in there, and then he froze to death. He was probably trying to take a long rest, and failed a few con saves.
Uh-oh.
Alrighty. What are you guys doing now? Riles is finishing up his spell. Oh, let me give a link to the Wand of Secrets, so you can see how it actually works.
You gonna take that now?
Riles, you identify this.
No, y'all can hold on to it. In fact, it's probably better if you or Garrison hold on to it because you guys
Honestly.
are the ones that like to explore.
Yeah.
Riles, you realize that this amulet that Vilnius has, he didn't know what it was apparently, but you realize after your spell unravels its magic in your mind that it is tied to a construct called a shield guardian, and this is called a master's amulet, which allows whoever wears this thing and knows the words to activate it to control a shield guardian.
Ooh, those things are
Put it
pretty.
over here. Shield guardians they're constructs. They're a little bit like stone golems in a way, but they're kind of made for a very specific purpose. Wizards created them way back when to protect them against attacks, and they created the Master's amulets to control them, and also share some of their defenses. If you can find the shield guardian that this amulet belongs to, if you stay within 5 feet of it, you get a +2 to AC. And as long as you're wearing it, no matter where you are, the shield guardian absorbs damage that you take. Basically, half damage that you take, or your damage you take is halved, and half of it goes to the shield guardian, or wherever it is.
Yeah, they're basically walking tanks.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. We need that. Garrison is getting too many levels of exhaustion these days.
Yeah, I say we give that to Garrison.
Yeah, I agree. And then I assume the shield guardian would be here too.
Well,
Somewhere you haven't seen
Somewhere.
it, and it's not in this
Would,
room. That's for certain.
would attuning to it give us let us sense where it is, or how would that work?
No, it doesn't tell you where it is. It doesn't have that sort of a link, but it doesn't require attunement. It's a rare item that if you know the command word, you can just put it on, and then it basically, although it doesn't use an attunement slot, it sort of attunes the shield guardian to you, and you start sharing like its life energy.
Oh, so we got to find the command word too.
You have it already.
Oh, we do. Oh,
Riles, the identify spell can reveal all that stuff.
well, isn't that handy? Think they don't have that in the real world. The passwords would be useless.
All right. That, I believe, is all that you find in this room, but I will double check. Yep. That's all that's in here.
And a new friend.
And a new friend.
So what's
An
this deal? You
apprentice
want to go back
to the great
our
wizard
firehouse?
Zakarian, who is Nazov.
Or do you want to come with us? You want to ride?
What did you ask him?
He probably
might-
needs to go back to the fire room, and because he's probably freezing half to
I
death right
don't
here.
care. I gave him lay on hands. He's feeling great. Are you an adventurer? Are you a hero? Are you a great apprentice? Or are you a fireside sitter? Mr. Vicarius?
Vilnius.
Villainous?
My name is Vilnius! You kind of feel like maybe he gave his name to himself to sound cool. Dangerous.
Too long. Let's take something easier. Well, what do you want to do? You want to come with, or you want to go sit by the fire? There's a dog by the fire.
I don't need that. I can create a bonfire myself. Keep myself warm.
Not a guy. Okay, so you in?
He glances over at Nazov. I go where my master goes.
He can come with.
Sweet. Well, welcome to the group. On to the next door.
How's everybody feeling for coldness?
You haven't
cold
spent
burning
enough time.
Frank.
Like you have an hour before you have to really worry about the cold setting in. It's only been about 30 minutes.
Okay.
I actually got resistance to cold because of this staff, so I can stay as long as I
Yeah,
want.
you can stay as long as
See
you want.
that. And the faster we move, the more we'll stay warm. So to the north. I will stop and give myself 10 land hit points.
All right.
north.
Nazoth and Riles, you guys going along with the group?
Yep. I thought you were moving us as a group. Okay.
Sometimes I move you, sometimes I don't. Alrighty.
How long does each charge last in this wand? I don't really see that.
It's like a one and done thing. It doesn't have a time duration.
Oh.
So, like, if there's something within 30 feet, it'll let you know, and if there isn't, then it won't point at anything. Yeah, it's an instantaneous effect.
Okay.
All right, you guys move up to this next door, and Jareth, as you poke your head through, and the barbarians are following you, you look off to the right behind this door, and you see that there's a collapsed part of this room here, and in this right just beyond the doors, as soon as you come around, I'm going to move you guys back just a little bit because you would have seen it as soon as you came through the door. There is a 10-foot tall statue of a jackal-headed warrior that seems to be made of cracked amber. And as you step through the doors, at first you just thought it was a statue like all the other statues you've seen here, but then the head slowly turns to face you, and its fists ball up. Roll initiative, and I'll open this room.
Oh,
It does not seem happy to see any of you.
An amber jackal. Kind of looks like a gummy bear from zoomed out.
Does a little bit, doesn't it?
I know. I'm half blind and I play really zoomed out, so look.
There were these little rubber figurines that used to be able to get that were like pro wrestler things.
Nikuman.
Can't remember what's that?
Nikuman.
I think so. Maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know. There were a bunch of
Stretch
different
Ultimate
kinds.
muscle.
Ultimate muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah. This thing kind of looks like that. Kind of zoomed out. Alrighty then. Step into this room. This thing turns, raises a fist, and looks like it's about to give Garrison a bit of his own medicine.
I remember because when I was like 5, one of my parents' friends had a big display of it, and I totally knocked it all over.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Probably deserved it.
Oh yeah.
Why are you collecting toys?
Right.
Not for kids to push them around.
Exactly.
And last but not least, the Ember Golem. Alrighty then. The Berserkers are quicker than the Golem. Nazoth is quicker than both of them, I believe. What's your bonus to initiative? 3? Yeah, you're faster than all of them. Esmeralda and Jareth. Esmeralda's got a +4. What's Jareth's initiative bonus?
3.
3. So, all right, we are in the right order. Garrison is the first to go.
Garrison sees this thing turn. He's like, oh shit, the statue's alive. Runs 5, 10, 15, 20 just to get on the other side of it. And let's see if it is made of wood.
It is not.
I mean, it's made of amber, and amber is it comes from wood, doesn't it?
I thought amber was a girl. 8 and 7 damage, 25 and 27 to hit. Slash
2 hits. And I believe that that just hacks into it a bit. Kind of leaves a couple little chunks of amber away from it.
Cool.
But you can tell this thing's got a lot of hit points.
Bonus action, Shield of Faith.
Yeah.
All right.
Amber would be plant based. Huh.
But it's not a plant.
Well, yeah, that's fossilized.
Sometimes it's considered to be sometimes it's considered to be like a fossilized mineral. I think.
Let's not
almost.
worry about it too much, guys.
Right.
Yeah, I was just making a joke. It's obviously
Not a plan.
not gonna-
He's made of gelatin. We all know it.
All right, Esmeralda is up. And she is going to decide that you guys keep running into stuff. She'll move over to here. And it's 20 feet. She's gonna let the barbarians take this, and she'll throw some magic missiles from the doorway.
Sorry, it's not another child. You can kill Esmeralda.
Not her. Do you say that out loud?
She's just such a downer about everything we fight, except for children that she can kill in front of their parents.
Do you say it out loud?
No, we're working on our relationship, okay, me and her.
All right. She looks across, and she can see it on your face, and she just throws magic missiles at the anyway. 9 points. Tempted to throw one at you. This is pot calling kettle black in this situation here. All right, Jareth is up.
I'm going to tell them to attack, and then I'm going to move out here and wild shape. Just because I can't attack right away. Alright, it's Dire Wolf time. Brand new one.
Oh, I don't have
Ooh, the situation might be dire.
Do I lose my temp when I...
Are you... No. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Because they're not considered temporary hit points, are they?
No, it's the...
If it says that when you wild shape that those are temporary hit points, then yeah, I think you would.
It doesn't say anything like that.
Does it say for when you just get their hit points, right? Is what it says, I think.
Yeah. Your game's statistics are replaced by the statistics of the beast, but you retain intelligence, personality. Yeah, when you transform, you assume the beast's hit points and hit die. And when you return to the number of hit points you had before.
Alrighty then.
Okay.
And this is a standard action for you, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you already have the wolf. We'll just use that one for now.
Yeah.
I'll put the other one in a little bit later. Anything else?
Nothing else I can do in this form. That's it for me.
All right, Gretchen's.
Unless you want to help me do
Alright,
some math.
Let's go ahead and
Math?
37 plus
For what?
13.
37 plus 13, 50.
Thank you.
All right, Gretchen, what you do? Oh, I think this
all right.
Bardic is probably gone by now.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and do a Toll the Dead.
Alrighty.
So 16.
Alrighty. Starts cracking a little bit.
And let's add to that with a spiritual weapon.
Alrighty.
And that
And that
probably
just
misses.
bounces right off.
Okay. And that'll do it.
Alrighty. Nazoth is up.
All right. Well, my plan to debut one of the alternate Nazoths is followed through because I don't have any spell slots to summon, but I can do Elder's Blast if I can get in there. Is it difficult terrain going over them?
Through the barbarians, yeah, they still take up space, so it's difficult trying to go through them. But you can fire past them if you're Eldritch blasting. Like you can see it from here.
I can go hear it. I can see it. Yeah. Okay.
Come on, Jakarian.
Who the hell is Jakarian? I mean, oh, okay, yeah.
That's great.
That is a hit. 6 points. And then that one just bounces off.
That was intentional. You see, apprentice? It's all part of the plan.
All right. Then the berserkers go. in. And they start hacking at this thing with all their might. Reckless again. Only one of them even gets like a good solid blow on, but his weapon seems to do absolutely nothing to this thing. And then it goes. It's got four targets around it. Let's see where it's going to go. Alrighty then. Yeah, it's just gonna slam. Let's see if it has any special attacks here. The only one that around it that has actually done damage to it, I think, is Garrison or Nazoth, who's outside the door. So it goes towards the actual threat because the barbarians are just like ants to this thing. Turns, slams a fist at you twice. AC 28 and 28. For 15 and 17 points to Garrison. It's just blam, blam, crunches right into you.
Ouch. That's
Vilnius moves up kind of behind Nazoth here and says, do we let the servants do the damage, my lord?
Yep. It's all part. It's the whole reason of having servants, so they can do all the dirty work for you.
Oh, good.
Now get in there and fight that thing.
Huh?
You're one of my servants. Now get in there and fight that thing.
God damn it. He slips forward to the door here to look through and hurls off a little firebolt at this guy. And it just does nothing. Bounces right off. He looks back and Nazoth like, ha ha, I'll do better next time, Master. Riles is up.
Okay, Riles is gonna move a little bit closer, just where he can see the amber monster, and he's going to do a vicious mockery.
All right.
He's gonna say, "What are you, made of plants?"
You hurl this spell out, and it seems to just dissipate against this thing. Like
It doesn't. No.
seems as if it's immune to the spell.
Psychic. Okay. Noted.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it for us.
All right. Garrison is up.
Garrison is up, and he's gonna attack once and twice.
First one
If
hits,
I
second
hit-
one will
good.
not.
I'm going to smite him with level 1 smite.
All right.
What is that, 2d8?
Level 1 is 2d8.
So let's roll 2d8. Attack. Oh, nice.
All right, another 13 points. Chipping away at this thing. It's still up.
Bonus section. What can I do? Am I going to step over once and reach out to my friend and say, hey, let me help you, and give us both temporary hit points?
All right.
So I gave him the help action, and we both get 8 temporary hit points.
All righty.
Thanks, Jeremy.
This guy's hit points show up here. I think you guys can see it. Hold on. All righty. Should be able to see his hit points on temp.
Yep.
All righty then. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Esmeralda comes in with her sword and axe to attack this thing. Rapier. Ooh, misses badly, but then crits. Only does 12
Atta
points.
girl.
And then hacks with a hand axe. And that will get through as well and do another 4 points of damage. So looks like it is 12, 16 damage. And then we go to Jareth.
Alright, I'm gonna run in and attack with advantage because of pack tactics.
All right.
Hey.
Ooh. Ooh, nice. 17 damage. I gotta make a strength save,
Nice, Jareth.
which it makes with flying
Oh,
colors.
boo.
Smash into this thing, try to pull it down, but it's too strong.
That's it for me.
Anything else from Jareth?
Nope.
All right, Gretchen's up.
All right, let's go ahead and swing with spiritual weapon.
Oh, I should put that out.
14, I think, misses.
What was your spiritual weapon again? Do you have a
Great
specific
sword.
one we reason? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, this one does not work. I will put one out. What did you roll again?
14. So I think that misses.
14. Yeah, that will miss.
All right, let's go ahead and try a guiding bolt.
All right.
19.
Nice.
That will hit.
All right, 16
Set
damage.
to glow and do some damage.
As you get advantage if you do an attack roll against the gummy bear.
So Eldritch Blast would work.
Yeah.
Giant ass sword.
Yeah. Just that's oh.
Oh, bring it back.
I'll just put it here.
Gargantuan plus great sword.
Alrighty. Let's see here. 16 damage. And then we go to Nazoth.
All
This
right.
thing is slowly being whittled away. And your first attack, if you make an attack, will be an advantage.
All right. I was gonna cast Ice Storm, but that would kill everybody in that room. So instead, I'm just gonna go back to the old standby.
That will hit. 14 and hit again for 8. 22 points of damage. Anything else from Nazoth?
Nope.
Alrighty. The Berserkers
Finish 'em off,
go. They
boys.
can't even harm this thing,
And
but they
girls.
will. What's that?
I said finish them off, boys, and then I said and girls.
The Berserkers are pretty much useless against this thing. They just keep trying to hit it, and they're like, "It's not going down." It now has 3 targets that have damaged it. It's gonna be Jareth, Garrison, and Esmeralda. So I'm just gonna roll randomly here. 1 to 2 will be Garrison. 3, 4 Jareth. 5. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will be Esmeralda. Esmeralda takes a giant swing, slams into her for 24 points of damage, and then hits her again for 23.
Jeez.
47 points of damage. She gets clobbered by this thing.
Damn, Esmeralda, you should have ducked.
She tried. This thing is
See what
just
happened to
so
me.
strong. It just goes right through like defensive.
Plus 10 attack.
Yeah,
And it hits like a truck.
it does. She's still up, but she's got some bruises from that. Vilnius tries to fire off his stupid spell again. And hits this time and does 2d10 fire damage. 10 points. And then we go to Riles.
Okay, I'm gonna do a healing word for Garrett,
Alright.
but Garrison's still more beat up.
Thanks, bud.
And then I'm gonna shoot my crossbow. See if beyond 20 works.
Did you like reload it or something?
I did. Yeah. No, I was testing it earlier.
Oh,
I've refreshed it.
at 20 max damage? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Nobody
It's
else
still
do
it's still
that.
working. Are you using a Mac?
Not for this. I'm using PC.
Oh. I wonder why it's not
Yeah.
working. And are you using Chrome or Firefox?
Chrome.
Maybe
so
you need to
weird,
update
'Cause
Chrome.
any other? Maybe I do need to update Chrome. That could
I was getting notifications a little while ago about updating Chrome. You might need to do that.
because everything
Let's
else,
see if that makes a difference.
like spells,
Yeah.
everything else seems to be working. It's just action attacks, like weapon.
Try
attacks.
the next thing you could try is you can go into the builder and like go through your character and sometimes if you go to the features and traits option, it will reset some things as well.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, maybe I'll try that. I did just try to download a PDF of my character, so maybe I messed it up that way.
I don't know.
But,
But like when you click on the features and traits tab, sometimes it'll be like D&D or Beyond 20 updated. But I would go into the builder and just like go through the builder again real quick and then back to your character sheet to maybe try to reset things. I don't know if that'll help. Probably won't, but
I'll try right after this. But I just rolled a 10 plus 7, which is a 17.
17, which is a hit in the damage.
Okay, let's see. I have to roll it manually, which is super fun.
You picked up your crossbow. This is the magical crossbow, right?
Yeah.
You shoot this thing like right dead center, and it's like jackal face, and it
going
goes
for
into
its
one of the
eye.
eyes, and the
Yeah.
skull, like the head of this thing, cracks open, and
Yeah.
like falls off. It takes sort of like one sort of wild swing before it collapses to the ground and shatters into pieces.
Long live the halflings.
Aw, our sniper's so good.
Such a good sniper.
One more defender of the Ember Temple has been downed.
Blow the smoke
Doesn't seem to be
off my
anything else in
crossbow.
this room for this guardian.
Hell yeah, we beat the Gumby monster. There's nothing
Took
in
it down,
no,
Master.
Like, weird heart.
We have powerful allies now. Your servants. You've really improved them.
No, you're awful. You're in the back.
Oh, okay, yes. Stay in the back.
Yes, I have a talent for assembling powerful people. Now then,
Is there anything in this thing? Does it have like a animated heart or like any kind of aura or anything
No.
at all? Or is
You look through it, and it
statue?
seems like the whole thing was just made of amber and then animated by some sort of magic, like a golem.
Crazy.
But there's like the amber itself might be worth something if you like, pull pieces out of it. But there's nothing else to be found here. No magic objects or items, or no heart to this statue.
All right. Garrison looks over it and has, well, boss, are you still feeling good enough to keep going, or you want to go back to the warm?
well, I can stay in the cold 24/7 because of the staff. But what about you? What about everyone else?
I can make you a bonfire if you need one, Vilnius says.
Slow clap for Vilnius.
There's one more room we can check real quick. It's right up there. If everyone's feeling confident,
Let's
we can
do
that.
it.
Then take a
Alright.
short rest and then go downstairs.
Jareth,
like it.
bring your barbarians.
Rawr.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I'm sure it'll be fine.
ooh.
Yeah, they're social people.
Alrighty. You move up to the next doors. When you open this one, you find another. You find a room that's very similar to the one where the statue was that had the sympathy spell on it, but this one, the statue has been destroyed, and the candlesticks have all been knocked over, and there's a little bit of damage on the ground here. And when you compare that damage to damage you saw in the previous hallway and the damage in the room where the amber golem was, you realize that the golem must have been wandering around at least these 3 areas, and just the weight of this thing kind of walking around was damaging the stone.
Well, that would do it.
But you find nothing of value in this area. You don't know if the golem destroyed this thing or somebody else did. But if there was a similar trap here, it no longer exists. You look through some double doors to the west, and you see another arrow slit that looks down on the main hall.
All right. Well, sounds like it's short rest o'clock.
All right.
Go back to the
That is.
I'm
what it
gonna
must be.
go back to the little hut.
I'm gonna unwild shape and I'm gonna use the wand in here. Try to find a secret door.
Oh, we
Okay.
haven't opened this room yet, actually.
Yeah, there's one down here.
What's that?
We haven't opened this door yet.
Right.
Hold on a second.
Jareth said wand in that closet room, and then now they're talking about the room just to the south of the fire room. There's a door.
Yeah, there is one door that you guys haven't gone through. We'll check that in 1 second. It's kind of far away from where you are. Let me just check to see if the wand finds anything where Jareth is.
Knock off
What's that
charge.
thing? It pulses and it points this direction, Jareth. And but you don't see anything right away. You're gonna have to kind of go and do a physical search to find it.
What direction?
So you know
Sorry.
there's one nearby. Sorry, I was trying to point, but I realized I was on the wrong layer. Points off this way.
Oh. Okay. I'll have my barbarians help look for a secret door.
I'm not sure if you're muted, but go ahead and give me a perception check.
Can you not?
Come on, Jareth.
Can you hear me?
And mark off a charge from the wand.
Sherlock
Papa,
Holmes.
can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, there you go.
Yes, I marked off the charge and wanted the barbarians to help me. And then you said perception?
Yeah, give me a perception check. Pointed you in a direction, but like part of the walls are kind of obscuring, so you're not really sure exactly what it's pointing at. But when you come over, you find in one of these alcoves a secret door. Right there.
Does everybody else just kind of walk
The rest
away?
of the group is talking about going back and taking a little siesta. No, well, your buddy with you.
Naz, Garrison.
And I don't know where everybody else is right now. Some people have already run back to the other room, or on their way there.
Yeah.
Where did Nazoth? Yeah, so if Nazoth went there, then Vilnius went too.
I mean, I figured that's where
Esmeralda is staying here with.
I went there because I
Garrison.
figured that's where we were all going. But if the party's staying up north, then
Same.
Yeah, I'll move myself back up north.
Did you guys go south and then realize nobody was going there, or did you stay up here?
well, I put my token south because I figured that's where we were going. But it looks like no one else was going, so I guess I stay up here. I wouldn't have left without them.
Okay.
Yeah. I moved like right as Jared was saying he was gonna use his wand.
All right. So everybody's back over here still.
Hey guys, I found a secret door.
Jareth, behind this secret door, you find a short passage that leads to another flight of stairs that goes down.
Secret tunnel.
Secret passage.
Okay, so we've
well,
got two
according to the
downstairs.
rules, we're not allowed to go down until we go through.
Yep, another staircase going down. I guess we'll look at that later.
Carson's like, how are you finding all these secrets? What the fuck? Like, he's like, looking. Do you have a hat? Secret Sherlock Holmes hat? Like,
It's the wand,
that
man.
wand is amazing. Damn. Okay, yeah, that's super useful. We found this staircase. That doesn't have to break your guys' legs. Garrison would say, when I fell down that hole, I tried to get through a door that was to the north. I wonder if that staircase goes to the same spot.
Well, let's check that out after.
Who knows? For now, let's check the door
Descends.
to the south, right next to the hot room, and then take a little hour nap ski. Rob, you did a job of telling us about how this is damaged. Do we feel as if it's just damaged for the same reason that like the moving Goliath may have damaged it, or like do we not really?
You're talking about this area here, or the floor?
The floor, how it's all like beat up.
So the floor, yeah, the floor here, the floor is all the way through here,
Yeah.
and even into this room they all show damage.
Okay.
And you might, if you look long enough, you will find, and if you assume that like this thing was, cracking it up because it's weight, you'll find like a few indentations that look like its feet. have like crushed through the floor. It's so heavy that like it's just been here long enough that it's by walking around it's damaged the temple floor.
Yeah, like the plates that are there. Okay, very good. Jareth is already over there, but yeah, that's where I was recommending we go, is to where he is.
All right. You find another empty room here that looks like the other room on the far side. It mirrors it. There's furniture in here, but it's all been destroyed and some of it's been burnt up.
Can I want to use the wand to look for a door.
Same place.
Sure, give me a perception check. Actually, your pass is pretty high, and I think you're going to make it either way. But go ahead and roll.
24.
You find another secret door that goes into the arrow slot room. So these seem to be back in the day. Yeah. Who did it go there? Yeah. Apparently, way back in the day, when this place was probably still staffed by people, they had barracks that were on either side of the arrow sort of guard rooms here. And people would probably rest in here, and then, you know, when they're on duty, they would be here to protect this place. So sort of like a little, like a murder passage to shoot people if they were trying to come into the temple. It doesn't seem like anyone has been stationed here in a long, long time. And this room, let me see if there's anything in there. This room is just empty. You search around in here, and it's a little bit of debris and rubble, but nothing else.
Okay, so we know that there's got to be something here, right? Because we know it goes this far back.
Where's here?
Because we know it goes this far back. Well, we don't see anything other doors, so maybe while we're warming up, we can search for another secret door in here.
In here? You've already found one in this area. Sorry, I think I forgot to put it on the map, but hold on. There's one right there. This place was already discovered a while ago. There's it looks as if there were scrolls or documents or something stored in this place at one point, but they've all been they've also come to time. And there's nothing in there that's of use at this point. You're not sure what this room is used for, but this was like storage for, maybe this was like an administrative office or something.
No other
Or maybe they kept
doors
scrolls there.
along these walls.
So there's a temple. Not over here.
There sees black.
Do you want to use the one? Give me a perception check.
$25.
You search and search and search. You find no other secret spots in this room.
Okay. Well, let's take a short rest, everybody.
Jared, sit down.
I'm sitting down. I just wanted to, make sure we wasn't leaving anything out.
Alright, so we have, according to Z map, we have a hole that goes down 30 feet. So let's assume that goes 2 stories that I fell.
Yeah.
Right? We've got a staircase to our north that maybe goes 1 flight, and then Jarrett's secret staircase, was that a 2-flight staircase, it looks like?
That you saw, but you haven't gotten to the bottom of it yet.
Right. But it looks like it would go descend 30 feet via instead of only like 10, 15, right?
Yeah, at least 30.
Yeah, okay. So, in the strategy of working room by room, tunneling down, this room, guys, over here, this guy, probably gets us to the 2nd floor, versus this, or this seems to take us to the 3rd.
So we go on
Wait, where, what?
west
Which
stairs
one?
first?
I'm not sure, but I'm assuming that this...
We know there's more
but-
stairs going down from here.
Oh,
That's what
there's
the barbarian told us last time.
Stairs go here, and they go there, and then they descend even further. This
okay.
goes down, and then you haven't gone to the end, so you don't know.
Right. And this went at least...
This
30
hole
feet.
dropped 30 feet.
Yeah, okay. But the barbarians are saying the west side staircase goes even further than 30 feet.
No, they think it goes about 30 feet. Each one of these things is about 10 feet. Each one of the
Okay.
stairs that you've seen.
Oh. So maybe they all wind up on the same floor. Well, considering that the secret was secret, should we go down that way just because it's the secret way? Or do you want to just go through the west entrance?
My vote's this way. What do
The
everybody
hole
else?
also has direct. Yeah, the hole also has direct access to 3 sarcophaguses that we cleared out the danger of. So there may be something of import. Hey, nerd boy, what were you saying about the sarcophagus? A who's he what? Well, can you tell me more about that? And he's yelling out to Villainous.
Yes, Villainous, go ahead and fill them in for me, would you?
Oh, we are looking for some sort of receptacles made of amber that have the vestiges of the dark powers within them. And if we can find the right one, the one with Tenebris, then great power will come to us. Power over life and death.
Okay. Well, there was 3 of those definitely in the hole.
3?
So
But wasn't
3 down the hole where the flaming skulls were?
Yes, there was 3 down there, but I believe you said the door was locked, Garrison?
from one side, but we can just go down the hole and go back up.
Yes, but that's annoying, and I don't like.
I'll go. I don't mind. I've already been down there.
Yeah, good idea. If they explode, I'd rather it be you than me.
Good. Yeah, my dad's Jeremy. I'll be safe.
All right. So you guys are just taking a short rest here?
Are we successful?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is anyone opposed to going down the hole?
Let's
There
move
are
everybody over
stairs,
there real quick.
and I would generally rather take stairs than a hole. But
I think the stairs would be. The stairs probably would be better, but we can always just go down, loot the sarcophagus, come back because that door's locked, so we can't get out anyway.
Yeah, we don't know if it opens from the other side or if there was just something blocking it or something. Rob said that at least one of the amber doors don't lock, which is the one that there wasn't a lock on the stadium door, you know. But,
okay.
I don't really care. I'm not trying to be like, oh, let's go dive down there if nobody wants to. So I'm happy to take the western staircase if we want, or the secret stairway.
The
Yes.
secret
It was a
staircase.
secret.
Yeah, the secret staircase sounds more intriguing, and it might let us sneak up on something, whatever's down there.
Cool.
I
All
vote
right,
secret.
So let's do that. Let's do the secret staircase. Rob, did we get a short rest?
Yes. Go ahead and take a short rest.
All right.
Does Riles have Song of Rest or whatever that shit is?
Do I have Song of Rest? I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure all bards get it.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
You and your friend can hear your performance regain hit points at the end of a short rest by spending 1 or more hit die.
So short rest.
Yeah. It's,
Well, you have to spend hit dice. So, like, if you're doing a short rest just to get like a spell slot, it doesn't play, I guess.
And you get an extra 1d6.
So if you're all out of hit dice too, like if you spent all of your hit dice, then I guess the Song of Rest doesn't help because you have to spend a hit die, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever gone that long without a long rest that I've run out of hit die, to be honest.
Yeah, because
Well, let's see
you
if
can
we
only
can
do
make a
2
change
short
in
rests,
that.
right? It's just 2 short rests per long.
Well, that's Baldur's Gate. I think in regular. I don't know how it is
Oh.
in regular D&D.
I mean, regular D&D is
We
just
can nap all
like
day long.
however long it goes. Yeah, like you can, short rest is an hour, so you could be up adventuring for 24 hours and bang out a bunch of short rests hypothetically before you have a long rest. I don't know if there's necessarily a limit, but that's why you have a limited amount of hit die. Like your frontliners will run through them. Like even me, I just dumped 3 of them, and I only got 26 back, and I still need another 30 to go.
Yeah.
Esmeralda just spent 6 of hers.
See. So what do we get from Riles? It's an
Oh.
extra D6 once, or is it D6 for every hit? I didn't really like.
No, yeah. Each person gets a extra 1d6. Anyone who uses a hit die gets an
Gets
extra
one
1d6.
extra.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take that.
I'm singing the song of the rest.
Garrison hated the song.
It's
All right,
very
so-
restful, Riles. Now you can
So,
stop.
where are you headed at this point?
The secret staircase to the north.
Over here?
Yes.
Or no, the secret one.
Secret.
Secret
to the
over
north.
here.
Yes.
All
yes,
right.
to the north.
Let's gather up all your tokens. I'm just going to bring you out over here, and then I'll just drag you over there. Big group. Is Gretchen going to recast Detect Magic again as a ritual?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Quick question for Garrison. How long do those temporary hit points last when you do your hobgoblin bullshit? Does it say?
As long as they need to.
I think I'm muted.
They're permanent and they are added to maximum hit.
Forever. They
Probably.
continue
They
to
grow
be
every round, you
stacked
get another
below.
one.
Yes. Every time you don't hit me. Hospitality. It just says you and the creature you help gain the temporary hit points. So until you take a long rest, you don't lose 10 hit points unless you lose them physically.
It depends on where you get them from. Some say that you lose them on a short rest or an hour or something like that. If this one doesn't say, then I think it's on a long rest.
Yeah, because of Jeremy.
Just because they're not consistent. Because Jeremy. Because he's a fucking idiot. I just heard today that Perkins, who is also like he's like the second lead guy for Wizards of the Coast on the D&D project, like he was one of the leads on the DM's Guide, which is coming out like in a few days, and that he's stepping down. He's no longer like lead designer.
Oh.
I don't know if he's leaving Wizards of the Coast or what, but I think he was one of the few guys that actually knew what he was doing, because he wasn't lead designer on the Player's Handbook. That was Crawford, and there's problems with it.
My dad, he pushes people away constantly.
Your dad? What?
Jeremy Crawford.
Jeremy.
Well, I mean, apparently Jeremy Crawford likes bards and monks, though, but he just doesn't like any other class.
I don't know. That guy has somehow stuck around in Wizards of the Coast for 10 years, despite the game being fucked up, like, in many ways, and him being, like, the one guy you have to go to for answers, and gives the worst fucking answers. They're, like, these half answers that don't make sense. Like, he'll redirect you to a rule, which doesn't explain anything, which is just exhausting. All right, I don't know where... hold on a second here.
Going back to 3.5 when?
Never.
Ah.
How about
I love
2E?
3.5. I would go back. Only
Too
ever
far.
done
Pathfinder 2E,
3.5.
I don't know. I feel like I've listened to a lot of it, and it feels like it's. Some people say it's good, but I don't know. I haven't played it, so I don't really know.
I was reading.
And there's not really a huge difference between 5e and the new 2024 stuff. They fixed some things, and then they broke a couple other things.
Yeah.
But it's not that bad. Alrighty, let's bring you guys to the next place here. Boom, boom, boom. This is the stairs descend into a collapsed hall. There's a high ceiling here, and there's amber glazed walls as well. The rubble here covers a lot of the floor, and it seems as if there used to be a path that continued further to the south, but it's all completely clogged up now. There's also a terrible stench in this area, and you can see off to the side when you get to the bottom of these stairs, and you've gone down about 30 feet, that there is a door that is cracked open that leads to who knows where. And let's bring you guys to the map, and I will try to focus ping you where you are. You're over here.
All right.
And that's where the smell's coming from?
Smells just down here. I mean, have you ever smelled a smell and wondered where it came from? Then you look at your dog, and the dog looks at you, and you're like, "Is that you?" And then you realize it was your dad. Because like smells, like you can't really tell where they're coming from. You only tell when they get stronger. You're not sure if they came from this room in the collapsed area or beyond the door that you can see.
But either way, it stinks.
Either way, it stinks.
Like a sewage
What do you guys
stink or a
do?
chemical stink.
Barbarians, check the
Like
door.
a death stink, like body stink, but bad. Barbarians, go and check the door. Let's see what they find. This is like, oh man, it smells in here. I'm gonna roll a perception check for them. Like, oh, it smells like ass and corpse. And then suddenly, they are attacked. Things running out of the darkness in this room. We're gonna roll initiative, and this is gonna be a surprise round because they did not roll high enough to see the enemy coming.
I still sent them first, so at least we have that.
Yeah. Yes, you do.
And do we have any light sources currently?
Someone does, but I'm not sure who.
I don't have a light
Didn't somebody have
source,
like
but
a
I can
light
see.
spell or something like that?
I would have had the light spell if no one else did.
Who do you want to put it on?
I guess it would make sense to have it on one of the barbarians since they're going first.
All right.
So let's say this barbarian right here has light on his axe or whatever.
I have a magic axe.
Sorta.
Very happy with himself. Let's put a 40-foot sort of.
I mean,
It's not wrong.
technically,
It's
He doesn't
magical
know
in
the
a way.
difference. Here we go. All right, now I
He's
know
not
kind of where the
right.
light is. These guys are rolled in. I have to roll in
Whatever's behind that door.
Vilnius, Esmeralda, and the stuff behind the door, which I'm going to roll secretly. And all right. Let's see where they are. All right, they're not super fast. Is everybody in here? We got Gretchen, we got Jareth, Riles, Garrison. I don't see a Nazoth in here. Did
I'm
Nazoth
here.
roll?
Oh,
In the initiative?
did it not go through? Hold on.
I
Oh, it didn't go
don't
through because I
see
didn't roll.
one.
That's why.
Oh, there you go. All right, Riles. What's Riles? Riles is going to be quicker than Berserkers, I'm assuming, right? What's your dex?
I think so. I think +4.
All right, yeah, you're faster than there. No other conflicts. You guys have reactions at this point. And all you can do is go, "Oh shit!" as like something reaches out and starts grabbing for these guys down the hall.
Oh shit!
Bump, 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 bump.
Block the
and
doorway
then
with your bodies.
So you guys all have reactions at this point. I don't know if you have any that can help
Yeah.
these guys, but you see these.
I have cutting words or just bardic inspiration. I'd probably try to weaken any damage.
All right.
Some cutting words.
Well, let's see what happens. The first thing is that these guys have to make a Constitution saving throw because the smell is awful down here. So let's see if they make that. How far is this? Only the first two guys. One fails. One makes the save. I'm going to put a green on this guy because he's ill. And claws come out of the door, grasping at them. Let's roll. These guys were caught with their pants down. So this first one will be with advantage. Plus 5. 1, 2. First guy gets hit. Oh, these are all kind of hidden right now. Let's unhide some of these rolls. AC 18. And he's going to take 2d6 plus 3 damage. And he's going to have to make another Constitution saving throw.
-1 damage.
Oh, did you cutting words that one?
Yeah.
All right.
Like, oh.
All right, so he'll take 11 damage. And you see him seize up. Like as if he can't move. And then another claw reaches out, grabs him, and drags him through the door. And then right after that, another claw reaches for the next guy here. This will be the same thing. I think it's plus. I think I rolled too high in the last one. No, it was plus 5. Another grab. More damage. 10 points. This guy had some temporary hit points, but not anymore. Then -2. And he's got to roll a Constitution save, which he makes. And at this point, you guys can see this thing kind of grabbing at him. He's like, oh, get away, get away, get away. And then there's a whole lot of growling and tearing that's happening in the rest of the room here. Hold on a moment while I make some attack rolls. I'm going to make these secretly. I don't know how many things are in there.
Limbs, like screaming. Some blood shoots out the
What's
door.
that?
Like, ow, ow,
Yeah, exactly.
save yourselves, run! Guy pops out, gets dragged back by his ankles.
What are these guys' ACs?
30.
No, 13. Not great.
They're invincible.
Oh. All right. Let's roll some damage. I think this is what it is. Hold on. Oh no. Different thing. Alrighty. Yeah, that guy disappears like through the door. You hear a brief like, but then you just hear like tearing and ripping sounds. You don't even hear him like yelling or screaming. So you have no idea what's going on in there. Garrison, you are up.
Garrison's gonna run down the stairs. Are they difficult terrain?
Yeah, these are because these are kind of steep.
Right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's gonna call out to the barbarians. What's going on in there? You guys okay? I'm coming.
There's a bunch of zombies or something in here.
All right.
They killed Dwarf. They tore him to
Not
shreds.
Dwarf.
They're eating his
No.
face.
I love Dwarf. And hearing that Dwarf died, I'm gonna get very angry and now charge in there. 5, 10, 15. Can I get into this space?
Yeah.
This doable?
Yeah, sure. The door is kind of weird, but there's like the thing that's on the other side of this door is not in the doorway. It's kind of reaching through at this other barbarian. And now you get a chance to see this this area. It's kind of like the one area you saw before. It had these amber sort of like sarcophagus things that are in 3 sides of these alcoves, and there's half a dozen more of these things that are just tearing the shit out of poor dead Dwarf.
No, not Dwarf, Garrison yells out. This door can't be closed because this thing's reaching through, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Garrison's gonna take 2 steps back. I don't know if that'll provoke from that guy. It's fine if it does.
He'll
yeah.
claw at you. Ooh, crit.
Ow.
Give me a con save.
Ouch. Not my arm, my arm.
All right, you're good. Feel like very numb where it grabbed you.
Jeez.
16 points of damage.
And he will yell to the group like, "There's a ton of them in there. There's a whole bunch of claw monsters. They got dwarfed." He's yelling.
Is that it for Garrison?
He's trying to look what's his face in the eyes. Villainous. Villainous. They took down one of us. We need your help.
he's way in the back. He can't even see you. He just kind of looks at Nazoth like, huh? Is that it for
You
Garrison?
heard the man? Huh?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Go for Gretchen.
All right. So I think I'll just be able to get to the bottom of the stairs.
Gretchen, do that thing you do when the undead attack us.
Do I have to see them? I think I might need to see them. Let me check.
For turning?
Yeah.
I think it says that they need to hear you. But it still has a range of like 30 feet.
30 feet, yeah. So I need to get a little bit closer, I think. Yeah.
Well, right now, the only one you can see is this one.
Yeah. If I can see it, though, I will... Let's go ahead and throw a Sacred Flame at it.
All right. All right, you sear it, 15 points of damage. Doesn't die, but it's like, ah! It has light. Destroy the light. Anything else for Gretchen?
Nope, I'll just make myself a target. That'll be great.
All right. Vilnius is like, I'll protect you here, master. And they stay right next to Nazoth.
Makes sense.
Jareth is up.
Okay. I'm gonna move down here. And can I see all of them from here?
Oh, Jared, stay behind me.
Hello?
And I heard and. Oh, there you go. I heard and, but I didn't hear what you were going to do.
I'm gonna move down here, and can I see all of them from here?
You can see into the room, yeah. You probably can't see the ones that are in the northern side of the room, like these two, but you can see the rest. And then your dead friend, who's being basically eaten alive.
Okay, I'm just gonna drop a moonbeam.
All right. Let me bring it up here and send it out and give you control. Where did you want to put it?
I wanted to put it on him, if that's possible. The guy in the middle.
On whom?
I don't think I can. This guy in the middle.
It fills up. It goes in 5-foot areas around. So you can't put it like here and hit all these guys around. You have to put it at a junction. Like it goes in a 10-foot basically area.
Okay,
So you can either go there or you can go there.
is that fine? Would that hit the 3?
All right. Drop it over on the far side. Did you roll damage already?
Yep.
20 points. All right. On their turn, I'll roll some saves.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I don't really want to use my totem
You move?
again, so I think I think I'll move back with my last movement over here.
All right. Riles.
Okay. I probably shouldn't do this, but I will anyways. If I can get here,
Mhm.
I would like to fireball.
All right.
Fireball. And then that's all my movement, so this fireball better work. Better.
Let me give you control over it.
Yeah.
Thermobaric charge.
It
Make sure that
gets
that's
all
an
of them,
area.
right?
Yeah, it will get all of them. You can throw it right to
Yeah.
the back of the tomb.
Perfect. And I'm just gonna regular third level it. Still
Roast him.
34 damage.
Alrighty.
Yes.
Let's see who lives and survives and who dies. What was it?
Simply-
34 damage?
Yeah. I'm like, let there be light.
All right.
And
Let's make some
lots of
saves.
blinding, actually.
All right. I'm just going to start close to you and then go further away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think you
6, 7.
kind of
All right. Looks like.
right?
No,
matter.
there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 of them.
Okay.
It looks like the first 2 make the save, and then the 5th one does. So these 2 guys will take half, which will be 17 damage. And then fail. Oh, that's the reason you can't see this guy. He's hidden. Hold on. Now that you're close enough, you can see that these are ghasts. This was the one that I
Okay,
forgot
yeah.
to put in. And he
I
failed
got
his
his
saving
ass,
throw.
too.
This guy failed his saving throw 2. This guy made his saving throw. This to the back.
And they all died, right?
Nope.
Oh.
None of them. None of the ones that you see are dead. They are very much burnt and charred.
Gassed, more like ass. That's all I got. Okay, that's it for us.
Alrighty. The berserkers go. And this guy
can
here.
I give him
This
bardic
guy?
inspiration? Mm-hmm. And then that's it.
Poor dwarf.
You got this, poor dwarf.
You just burned him to death. We had a chance to save him.
No, we didn't, did we?
What's wrong with you, you psycho?
Yeah, that was fucked up. We do like
Did
dwarf.
we?
We burnt him alive.
No.
I thought he was dead.
He was
dead.
unconscious.
Oh fuck. The classic unconscious said
I think he
My
failed
bad,
his
guys.
saves. I mean, they were
My-
eating him.
This guy just hacks this one
my
down.
bad.
You undead.
You got
The other one kind of comes in with the light spell with his magic. Don't worry, I've got my magic axe. Oops,
Light.
that should have been with advantage. So 23 for 7 points.
Nice.
Doesn't kill this guy, unfortunately.
What about the magic damage?
Yeah, not enough. I thought the thing would kill it with one blow. What happened? Nazoth is up.
This is even if I dash, since this is difficult terrain, this is as far as I can go.
All right.
So that's my turn, I guess.
All righty. And then the ghasts go. This one here is going to attack this guy that attacked him with advantage because they were reckless. Is going to hit for 15 points as he tears into this guy. And then that guy's going to have to make a Constitution saving throw, which he will succeed at. Let's roll for these ones that are in the... this guy dies because he's in the moonbeam. This guy dies because he's in the moonbeam. What was the damage from the moonbeam again?
20.
You already rolled 20? Let's
Yeah.
roll a Constitution save for this guy. She fails, and this guy dies too.
Boom!
Roasted by the
Roasting
moonbeam.
the moonbeam.
Okay.
There's still 2 left that come charging over. One is going to... Yeah, he's going to attack this guy here. Oops, that should have been with advantage. AC 14 will hit. 9 points to this guy, and he has to make a con save again. She succeeds at just barely. I think he does. Yeah, he succeeds. And then the last one comes charging in. They're just focusing on this one guy. And we'll try to attack him with claws again. Again, hit. Another 9. I added in the last one. So total 18. This guy's getting torn up by them. And he has to make one more save. which he succeeds at. And then Garrison is up.
Shit. No, I'm coming. He runs in. What's this one's name?
Let's look up
Waldorf.
hillfolk names.
Well, that was Dorf's full name, maybe.
I'm looking up hillbilly names.
All right. Well, don't worry.
This
I
guy's
will
name is
avenge Dorf.
Jed.
You're not gonna die, Jed. Don't worry. And I will swing at the one below him with my axe of justice. 12. Nice miss. Maybe a 12.
12 misses. Did you roll 12 twice?
Yes. But
Yeah, you
Oh,
managed to
better
miss
man.
this guy
second time.
twice.
I rolled it the hard way the second time.
Jed's like, don't worry, my axe is magical. I'll kill them all.
All right, I believe in you. And I will move back just to get out of everybody's way and provoke from the one underneath Jed.
All right. This other guy's name is Ford.
Ooh, Ford. He's built tough.
Yeah. Ford tough. Jed and
Till we
Ford.
find out he's made all of
It
them.
was Dorf that died.
Rip Dorf.
He was dead before I cast that fireball, right, guys?
Uh,
Right?
If that
Right,
helps you
guys?
sleep, if that helps you sleep tonight, Ralph,
Yeah, he was.
I was
he
gonna,
was.
gonna
I
I was
remember.
gonna save him.
All right, Gretchen's up. Oh, did you provoke from that guy again? If I move back?
Yeah. Well, it's a tight spot. I gotta let my friends work.
Ooh, AC 18. Does that hit you?
Yeah, it should.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution save.
You are not paralyzed, but you do take 11 more points of damage.
Damn it. Okay.
And then Gretchen's up.
Gretchen, can you bring back the dead?
I think it might be too late.
Damn it.
I think we're not wasting such a high level spell on an NPC.
I mean, it is 300 gold of a diamond to do it.
But his name's Dorf.
I mean, we can if y'all want to. I'm just saying.
Dorf put his life on the line for you, Naz.
Yeah, I expect all of you to put your lives on the line for me.
You know what? I'll stay where I was. Let's go ahead and just do another guiding bolt
All
on
right.
the one visible.
Go for it.
Right.
That is a hit, and that guy dies.
Perfect.
Is that it for Gretchen?
Yeah, that'll do it.
All right. Vilnius is up, and he comes over here to staying close to Nazoth. It looks like your servants have this, Master.
Yep, looks like it.
Very crowded down here, and it smells terrible.
Well, that's the smell of death.
Yeah, maybe we're coming close to what we seek then.
Perhaps.
I won't waste my magic on these things. Gareth is up.
I'll move up here and then move the moonbeam. No, I don't want to burn him. Right there. And then I'll move back. And that's it for me.
What were you doing? You moved in and did what? Oh, and just moved the moonbeam. I see.
Yep.
Alrighty. They're probably gonna be dead by the time they go again. But let's see what Riles does.
The one that I can see, I shoot an arrow at him.
Alrighty.
Sniper style. 17.
17 hits. And these that guy dies.
Was it 5 damage? Nice.
He dies.
Attaboy, Riles.
Yep. That's the one that killed Dorf too, by the way. That's the one I saw it. He killed Dorf. Ate his
That
whole head off.
bastard.
Then I
Riles.
cast the fireball after that. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
Uh, Jed goes, swings his magical axe at the last one here, hits for 12, and cleaves it right in the head and kills it.
Alright.
Last one goes down, and we're out of initiative.
Yay!
And then Jed throws himself into the radius of the beam because he can't live without Dwarf.
No, don't do it, Chad. There's so
No,
much
that
to
just
go
roasts.
for.
That just if Dwarf wasn't dead after being eaten alive and fireballed, then pretty sure that the moonbeam finished him off.
At least it was at least it was radiant.
I mean, how would you know he was paralyzed the whole time? He's probably just trying to silently scream. "Help!"
Right? Help! I'm still alive! I'm still alive! He was yelling even as he was in. You saw it in his eyes. He was screaming, "I'm still alive!"
No, that's not what I saw.
Hello, I'm still alive, but I'm very badly burned.
Exactly.
So I
I'm gonna
can
move all
cast
these
Speak
bodies
with
out of the
Dead
way.
on him, and we can find out when he
No,
died.
there's no, absolutely. Gretchen, come on.
No,
So,
Come on,
what's
Gretchen. Come
the
on.
last thing you remember?
Alright.
This
Okay.
glowing light coming down from above.
The sun. Yeah, my bad, Jareth. I'm sorry.
Don't say bad to Jared. Apologize to Dwarf.
It was his henchman.
He had a family.
They cast
Better yet, why don't
prestidigitation.
you cast Speak with Dead, because they won't talk to the people that killed them. So if he talks to you, you didn't kill him.
So true, Rusty.
Alright. These don't look as cool as the sarcophaguses I found, but can we start checking these bad boys out?
Yes, you can. You
Any
step into this
magic?
room. What's
Any
that?
magic?
Yes, there's powerful magic that is in all three of these strange amber sarcophagi. They look like giant pieces of amber, and there's sort of like when you look at them, they look like sort of a block of amber that's about 8 feet tall, about 5 feet wide, about 5 feet thick. And it seems like there's something trapped within these blocks, like a little sliver or a wisp of darkness that's only like a couple inches long. Other than that, you don't see anything else inside these pieces of amber. But there is a strange feeling in this room, just like something that's a little bit unnerving. What do you do?
Casting
Any way to get into
prestidigitation.
the amber? Or...
None
amber-
that they don't seem to have like doors or anything. They're a solid block of amber with this tiny little wisp of like darkness at the center that's no bigger than like your hand.
And they each have this darkness?
Each of them do. There's 3 of them in here, and they each have it.
I believe, I could be wrong, but I think amber is actually fairly hard, so...
Is this it? My master, have we found it?
Possibly. These are amber sarcophagi.
Are these the deal keepers or are these fakes? Can I try to crack one with my axe? Can you
You
crack
wanna hit one?
amber? Yeah, I don't think that's
Could
even
only be one.
possible, but yeah. Hiya!
Roll a hit.
Ah, shit, come on. You're gonna ruin the moment, bro.
The smell, by the way, is coming from all the undead here. You're gonna have to get rid of
Does
them
a
to get rid of the
16
smell.
hit a large
It
block
does.
of amber?
But
Nice.
your axe does not even leave a scratch on this thing. It just goes ping. Which one are you? Which one did you hit? North, south, or east?
East.
East. As your axe hits this thing and like there's a ring in your ears, you feel like a presence suddenly with you. All you can see for a moment is darkness, and then it feels like you are inside the mouth of a beast with more teeth than you can count. And you
Garrison.
hear something in your mind that only you hear. I'm going to send you
That's not
a little secret message, yeah.
Can I stab one?
Did we find the dark powers?
I hope so.
You can in a second. Hold on. I'm gonna send a message real quick to Brian.
This is giving me some Chult vibes, Rob.
All right. All right. 1 second here.
Who knows what surprise it is? I wonder, Balkan High.
The shadow knows.
All right. So you guys see
shadow.
Garrison kind of just go like he seems to get this weird far off look in his eye after he hits this thing. His axe kind of drops kind of down to his side. Jareth, are you planning on trying to stab one of these things you said?
Yes.
Which
It
one?
would have like shaped
South.
stone or something like that.
One to the south.
After our next long rest, I will.
Same thing happens to you. You stab this thing, it leaves no mark on the amber, but you also find yourself kind of somewhere else. And you can see in the darkness what appears to be a crown, and you get a message too.
And they're just standing there, unmoving, or
Yeah, for a moment, and then it seems as if Garrison has dropped to one knee and kind of bowed his head or something.
Oh,
1 second,
God.
let me send a message to Jareth.
We all know you want to do it, Nazoth. Go ahead.
I'm waiting on him to give the message.
1 second. All right. That's over to Jareth now. And what about Nazoth?
I was gonna come up and put my hand on the one in the middle.
The one to the east?
Yeah.
That's the one that Garrison hacked with his weapon.
Oh,
You
well,
remember the same one?
The one to the north then. Which one hasn't been touched yet?
The one to the north.
And I'll do the north one.
All right. Nazoth places his hand on the ember one to the north, and again, he gets that weird far off look. Nazoth, you see in the darkness eyes begin to open. First, 2, and then 3, and then 6, then 12, and then 50, and then 100, seemingly surrounding you. And you get a message too.
It says, "Mind if I watch?"
You think it can see me?
The This can't be good.
It's Neth, the plane who lives. That's a deep cut right there.
What's the Delta Green quote, Rob? The only way through is, or
The only way,
the only way out is through.
yeah, the only way out is through. See, how would this be? All right. Message sent to Nazov. Garrison, you have, you said that you have kneeled and accepted?
Yep.
Oh God.
All righty. All right. This is where things get crazy.
God. Did we actually just find the dark powers?
Accidentally?
yeah.
I don't think accidentally.
This was the secret.
I think I said. I meant to say actually. Sorry.
Garrison, when you kneel before this stone and accept this gift, your breath suddenly stops in your chest and your heart ceases.
No.
Your body falls to the ground, dead. Roll D100 for me.
What if I cast Revivify right now?
Oh, big roll. You got an 8.
Big roll.
Alrighty. I'll get back to you in a moment.
I love
Oh
this.
my God. I don't
Garrison,
love
if
this.
you-
This is awful.
Garrison said, if you got the Lich One, I am going to kick your ass.
Right? Like, the first thing I was wondering is, I hope I got a good one. Like, I don't know what any of this means, but like,
Oh my God.
Mine is interesting. I don't think I'm the kind of character that would use it, but
You were Vilnius had told you he was looking for a particular dark power, and that I should remind you of that.
yeah. I mean, obviously Nezov's going to take it. I mean, any boon that can. He's not just going to leave dark magic on the table.
All right, Brian, did you get my message there?
yeah. That's fucking
And
awesome.
outside of actually, where is this? So there's like Jed and Ford are kind of standing in the door. Villainous is looking through. Riles is hiding in the corner outside, and Gretchen, you see Garrison fall to the ground, and you kind of move quickly, grabbing at your gem and thinking that you can bring them back. But as that is happening, you sense that there is someone behind you.
It,
Garrison, what does this person look like?
so behind you, you see a very stout, wide-bellied, blonde, long-haired and bearded, with a twist that comes into a few braids, and he's clad in some armor, quite kind of shabby. He almost looks as if he could use some armor, and he has a hearty belly laugh, and he's, oh, look at this, oh, believe it. Once, my dad was a hobgoblin, and now, look at me. And
Wait,
you see a very thick, blonde, 40 tubby dwarf come stumbling through the doors, I guess.
What?
You got the character remaking one?
So you see him look down at
Did
Gretchen.
you just reincarnate into a dwarf?
I guess so. I don't...
What?
Oh, Rob was fucking sick of this Jeremy Crawford hobgoblin
Our
bullshit.
kid-
So he was
I
like,
was
you know what?
Oh my god.
You're a dwarf now, Brian. Deal with
So
it.
somewhere Jeremy Crawford is going no
Arcana check?
and crying into his
Uh,
D&D books.
I don't get it.
I'm chilling with this, Merle. I have no idea what's going
Religion,
on.
maybe?
I'm like,
Nothing. Same. I know the same amount.
I do an Arcana check, but I'm a spider now, apparently.
What?
This all makes
So when this dwarf is speaking, you notice that their teeth are odd. Every single one of them is sharp, like a shark's teeth, and they have sort of multiple sort of layers of them.
That's not normal. I grab New Garrison's mouth and start looking at his teeth. This is not right.
No, they are very, very sharp. He's got like
It's
a
better
mouth of
than
shark's teeth.
Dwarves
It's
do
even
not.
better than my hands. And he
What did
kinda
you
does a
agree
big
to,
chomp
Garrison?
at you. Perfection. And he does a chomp at you. Arr.
Oh my god.
As this is happening,
God.
to the south, you look over at Jareth, and Jareth has also sort of knelt before his piece of amber, and you see that there's almost like a glow above his head, and for an instant, it almost seems like there's a golden crown, somewhat transparent, like around his head, and as he stands back up. He still seems to be Jareth, but there's a presence to him that is undeniable. Jareth, your charisma has increased by 4.
Oh my god.
What was it before?
Charisma was 13.
20.
So now it is 17.
Ugh. Odd numbers.
Suitable
hurt.
for a king.
How do I change that?
You want to
Just
trade, Jareth?
override?
What's that?
Do I just override that?
Yeah, you can
Sorry.
override. Yeah, you can either do override or you can do a +4. I would just add a +4 as a modifier. That way you know what the original one was.
+4. Okay.
But yeah, now you have a +3 charisma bonus. That's pretty
Where-
nice.
Yeah, that's handy when you need to.
Oh, down here.
You need it.
Charisma modifier 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if you just put modifier 4, that'll do it.
Lovely. I picked the right one, I guess.
Nazoth,
Yeah, I took the wall climbing that it offered me.
you gonna take it?
Of course, I do you know me at all? I'm Nazoth. I'm going to take Dark Power.
All right. I should point out that you were looking for a particular one, and the name that was given here is not the one that was said before.
Can you only take one dark power?
Don't know.
The particular one. Can
What is it, like
am I still in the trance, or can I ask them what the others?
What do you mean? You say, who are the other dark powers? Is there one better than you? Is that what you want to say?
Well, I mean, it's like free power, but now you got me questioning whether or not I want to take it or not. If this isn't the one I'm looking for.
Not the one that your new apprentice, Vilnius, had said. He had said that you were, or at least this other version of you, was looking for Tenebris.
Wait. Another version of me, or
Well,
Vicarian.
was it
Jakarian, who he seems to think you are. His master
So
was looking for Tenebris.
okay, so it's not another version of me.
Well,
it's just
I
some
mean,
random
you
wizard.
apparently you look like him to Vilnius.
Oh.
goes by a different name. It was in incognito, maybe.
And maybe I'll hold off and touch the other sarcophaguses in the room that Garrison found.
Yeah, Garrison did say that he saw 3 others in a different room. Alrighty. I think this is a good spot. So Nazov pulls their hand away, and you don't see any sort of change with him yet. The one person maybe you guys thought would just instantly take take a benefit of some kind, and he seems to be holding off.
He offered to turn me into a spider thing. I ain't turning into a spider. I like my body.
We gotta.
Somebody else can go down there and touch it if you want.
I'll touch it again.
I'm good.
It said, "Defy the ground, walk wherever you will." That's what he whispered to me.
Can
You
I
guys
touch
want
it?
to? Well, if you guys, I can only, based on what happened to Jareth and. Can we call you Garrison, or you got a new name now?
It's still Garrison.
It's not a new character. It's just Garrison is now a dwarf, right?
I'll call you Garrison.
What do you mean? What happened to me? I feel quite good.
Right.
Exactly. You're more personable now. In fact, if I had to guess, I would say you're 4 times more personal, to be precise.
Mhm.
Oh man. So we're just gonna be taking boons from dark entities now. All right.
I mean, I've been doing that since day 1, so it's nothing to me.
We all know that's your thing,
That's-
Nazov.
That's how I'm a warlock to begin with.
Yeah, I'm trying to kill Strahd,
Yeah, but
and
that's-
I think this is the way to do it. I want
It's
to.
up to-
As a
I'm
shark
gonna get him
dwarf.
like I'm gonna get him like
That-
a fucking Pokemon. If you don't
that's,
want him, I'll take him.
That's up to you guys. I'll just tell you that the voice in my head said you can. Hold on. The voice in my head said, "I'm Drezeth, the nine-eyed spider. Accept my gift to defy the ground, walking wherever you will." So that, to me, screams I'm
sounds
going to
like-
be sprouting extra limbs.
No,
Why
I
don't
think
you
that
want
sounds like it was just gonna give you spider climb. Right? That's a spell,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
But spider climb doesn't make you grow out limbs or anything. It just means.
But these are dark powers.
These are
Mike.
dark powers. I
Mm.
don't think spider climb is just giving you spider climb is all it's going to be.
Yeah, you're right.
Where's that dog? Let's.
Giggles doesn't need to spider climb.
Come on, you never wanted a spider puppy?
Cool.
I want to be Spider Shark Man.
Oh god.
Spider dwarf.
Spider.
By the
Okay.
way, I'm working on it, guys. But check out the very first beta image
Oh, that's right. You need a new
of,
one.
of Shark Dwarf.
I need to get. I still gotta come up with 3 images for my alternate Nazoths that I can summon.
The
Were
very
you
first,
here? Were you here when I talked about that, Garrison? was that-
multiple. No, I didn't know about. You could summon. multiple Nazoths.
I took summon aberration, but I'm gonna play it off like I'm summoning, instead of summoning a demon, I'm summoning another Nazoth
Oh,
I
that's
love
from a
that.
parallel world.
Yeah, beta run was a little.
Oh
little
my
scary.
word.
Yeah.
Number 2 is just straight up a street shark.
Yeah, I remember. I was gonna say the freaking Vin Diesel Street Shark. Yeah.
Okay,
Have
did
a-
anybody ever watch that old cartoon, Street Sharks?
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
that was my
had-
reference.
I had the cartoon. I had the fucking action figures.
Oh, I
They were
thought you
dope.
said something about Vin Diesel.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
that was
was.
Garrison.
Vin Diesel did the commercial for it.
Oh, he was the voice?
No, he's literally in the commercial for
Oh,
Street Shark.
Was that like his first role? Because that was decades ago.
that would have been like 92, 93 or something.
Exactly. I didn't even think Vin Diesel was an actor at that point.
94, man.
Huh. Well,
I don't know if I remember this ad. I'm sure I saw it.
oh, wow, he's young.
Oh my word.
Did Rob say that's where we're ending it?
We are. 1 second.
Okay.
I thought you left us for a second.
He's doing the
That was
secret
your,
stuff.
I was answering a question.
Oh, yeah. This is the point in a tabletop where you'd be writing on little sticky notes and just passing them around.
Yep.
Have you ever played tabletop, Jareth? Or have you always been digital?
Always been digital. The only thing that I've done tabletop.
This was your first game, right?
Yeah, I had played Legacy of Dragonholt before, which is that sort of one-player choose-your-own adventure D&D. And then I was like, you know what, I really want to try D&D itself. And the nearest group for me was 45 minutes away, so I looked online.
And then you got hooked, and the rest was history. Huh?
Pretty much.
That's how it happens.
Yeah, so that's Vin Diesel at the Toy Fair in 94
Yeah.
playing with the Monster
That's
Sharks.
crazy.
Yeah, I believe you. I just can't believe it. He's so young right there.
Yeah, so it was a cartoon. I remember I had the toys, and the toys were dope.
I remember the cartoon.
Yeah.
I watched that. Same era as like Biker
Yeah,
Mice from Mars.
It was a Ninja Turtles clone, but it was one of the cooler ones.
That was the blessing about being the youngest. You know, all my older siblings. I get like the shows that older kids than me from the 80s and whatnot. They're like, oh, you know these shows? And I'm like, yeah, because of my older sibling.
All right. I think I've answered questions now. Was somebody else reaching out for the spider one, or no? Or are we done in this room?
Garrison was gonna.
Garrison was thinking about it, but he does not.
Oh, okay. I'm good.
What about what's his face? Villainous. Villainous, you want this one? Come pray to this guy.
He's looking at all these, and he kind of glances over at Nazoth, and he's like, Master, none of these are what we seek.
They're not.
They are lesser powers, perhaps.
It would appear so.
If
None of
the
them are
Dark
the
One
name.
Tenebris is just for you, then perhaps I could touch one of these. Receive a gift of my own?
Is Gretchen and Riles, you guys sure you don't want it? I'm asking out of character.
Yeah, I'm
yes.
sure.
And then I'll say
Gretchen's
to
probably
him, you know what? Sure, go ahead. It'll be interesting to see what happens.
He saw what happened to Garrison, and he crosses the room, kind of slipping past the dwarf, and touches this stone that Garrison did. And his eyes kind of go glazed over for a moment, and then he kneels, and then collapses to the ground in the same way, just dead.
Oh boy. So he decided he wanted a new body.
He was all burnt and fucked up.
Oh wait, you can
Yeah.
you can double up on him.
Don't know. He's never had one before.
Oh well, hell then I want to go touch the one Jareth touched.
Are you
Oh, you
sure?
Does he
can't
come
double
back?
dip, can you?
Is this guy coming back or is he just dead?
Hold on.
I hope he's just fucking dead.
Are you sure
That
what
would be
this one
funny if he's
has?
dead. Plus, I'm a warlock, dude. +4 charisma. Hell yeah.
I mean, if it's available, yeah, you should.
Hold on one second. I got to roll
Oh.
something.
But is it worth the
Well,
consequences?
let's see what happens to this guy first.
Oh, shit. Let's see here.
Oh, that might still get in the way of Tenebris, though.
Yeah, that's probably a good point. If he survives, I'm going to make him touch another one and see what happens when you eat 2 devil fruits.
There you go. That's how you experiment.
Exactly.
A moment after Villainous collapses to the ground, you guys hear kind of a chuckle in the room, and then kind of a roar as you see a bronze dragonborn
Oh my god.
has appeared right over near Jed.
Oh my god.
He's just like, feel the power. Yes, the lives are mine. Many lives. I am immortal. He yells. Whether that's true or not will remain to be seen. I gotta find a bronze dragonborn now.
I'm thinking of
I may have
Mass
heard.
Effect 2.
What's that?
In Mass Effect 2, there's this Volus, little weak guy. He gets all this power, and yeah, he goes crazy, but he's still weak. Sorry, I'm not saying it very well.
I'm sitting here thinking, I may have erred here.
Aired in what way? And letting him do this?
Yeah.
Let's see. What is a... I gotta find a good image for him. Oh, this might be a good one. I think I'll use this. I'll put him over... let me put my image over there. Actually, hold on. I just want to make sure I use the best one. Not the first choice. I'll make this guy look cool. Because he thinks he's cool. Yeah, we'll use this one. This one's all right. There is our new Vilnius.
Okay. He looks a lot tougher. And nothing else,
not
he has a
bad,
breath
Vilnius.
weapon now.
What's that?
I don't see
Said
it.
he has a breath weapon now, so that's pretty
He
cool.
does. He does have a breath weapon. It's over in Curse Thursday
Oh,
in Discord. I put an image over there.
Not bad.
And I will make a token for him between games. And is Nazoth now thinking about going and grabbing some other ones? Was somebody else doing
No.
this? Like people were running in like, ooh, me.
I want to see. I want to see if you can get more than one, because I don't want to. I'm looking for the other one.
Right.
So now
Don't know
are you
yet if you
gonna-
can have more than one.
Are you gonna direct him to use one of the others?
I'll think about it.
Just make villain as the actual main villain.
Love an NPC gun villain.
Because otherwise, I'd definitely be going for the 5 charisma one. Or 4 charisma or whatever.
You have to decide.
But yeah, I'll have to.
I'll give you a week to decide. We're not leaving this room just yet. We'll head out of this game today, pulling out of the first chamber of amber, of these amber sarcophagus. with these vestiges of dark powers contained within.
Does anyone else feel like this campaign just kind of transformed into a different game when we entered this temple, almost?
Maybe.
Maybe.
No, dude, we're here to get the powers to fuck up
Yes.
Strahd.
I mean, not that I'm
I mean,
complaining. This is...
We've been getting items and
Yeah, exactly.
This is on track for Garrison. I feel good about this.
We don't do a lot of dungeoning as a group.
yeah.
Like, is great actually. I love it for role playing, but yeah, that's why this feels so different. Is we're really in the dungeons now.
I'm not complaining at all. I love this. This is my favorite part of the
Okay.
campaign so far.
That's because you're finding something down here. You know that there's power in the Ember Temple.
Well, yeah, that's true. I'm role-playing a power-hungry warlock, so yeah.
Right. Okay, everybody. This is where we're going to hold off for today. With some dark
All right.
powers that have been gifted. And a few that have accepted these gifts. Until next week.
All right.